WY 91.1 FM, The Boss and affiliates.
It's the Real Estate U Show, where we take your typical real estate show and chuck it out the window. Motivating, inspiring, and educating, with a laugh or two along the way. Every week we bring you the latest happenings in real estate, new construction, and mortgage lending for both residential and commercial. And now, live, this is Real Estate U.
Hey, I'm Yale Crane of the Real Estate U Show. I'd like to introduce you to Jennifer Nina of Real Estate U Florida. We've joined forces, Texas and Florida, to expand the Real Estate U Show network. It's a worldwide multimedia show. Jennifer speaks Spanish, I speak tequila. We just try to make things happen across the country. We're licensed in 36 states to be able to bring mortgages and title services to you worldwide on the Global Live Network. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you, EO.
Yeah, so, she didn't bring any tequila with her, so I don't know what their problem is. Yeah.
Well, that's your job.
But, tune in, 11 a.m. Eastern Time.
Every Saturday.
10 Central. I'm E.L. Crane. She is not.
I'm Jennifer Nina, your mortgage pro.
Hello, ladies, and how are you this morning?
Well, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, E.L.
Hello, I'm just...
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Happy birthday to you.
There's no singing. There is no singing. There's no singing. This is the Real Estate U Show, live stream on the Global Live Network at RAUworldwide.com, 23 stations and counting from our studios in the Woodlands and South Florida. Our U Show is brought to you by Platinum One Properties, a premier real estate firm in Houston, Texas, and My Mortgage, Inc. of Miami, Florida. There is no Miami, Texas. Is there? Okay. Each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 Central, and 8 a.m. Pacific time. You can also follow us on Instagram at Real Estate U Show, and our podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, at Radio The Boss 91.1 FM. So we all over the place. Can't miss us. Can't miss us at all. And so now today's show is about, as always, the mortgage market, Nina's Realtor Corner, asset protection, lifestyles. We're adding Wealth Matters. And as you can see, we've added Ingrid Allen Morales to the show. She will be co-hosting with Jennifer in South Florida. She looks kind of happy. I'm not really sure, whatever.
Welcome.
Thank you for having me worldwide.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Now you can text us questions at 800-297-9883. Now, for those who don't know, then again they do, I was in Florida all week with Jennifer and Ingrid for meetings and this, and stuff like that. And I work for a living. Might not look like it, but I really do work for a living. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. So these are the things that we do because we had some projects like, was that Thursday we went over to LaBelle? That was Thursday, right?
We went Thursday to Lavelle.
Yeah.
And Wednesday we went to Fort Pierce. So
yeah.
we had an awesome meeting.
Yeah, because we work for a living. That's what I'm trying to tell people, And but LaBelle, really like LaBelle because of the size of the lots. And then the lady, am I saying it right? Cassette? Am I saying it right? Cassette Garcia?
Lisette, was her name Lisette?
Cosette Garcia. She has an amazing firm down there, and we might be doing some RMG training over there.
That's right. I'm really excited about that. Yes.
Yes, and stuff like that. So it's everything's coming together. We're on the upward trajectory, which is what we do and stuff like that. So but Ingrid, how are you?
I'm doing great. Just I'm glad to be here with you and Jennifer, my team. You guys are supportive of everything, and I'm excited for this new adventure that we have and just taking it to the next level.
Well, thank you, dear. I appreciate that. You're not fooling nobody with your glasses. I'm just letting you know.
You know what? The setup here is I can't even see you. You're about this big. And normally we can't even fit you in a car. So
That's
I
right.
can't see, and I got this headset. We got to work on my hearing a little bit
Yeah.
better.
Okay, let me tell you something.
Tune into you.
Them women in Florida, they need to be like bigger cars, because I really thought I was riding around in a coffin when I was riding around with them. Like, Lord have mercy, this was going to be like when I'm leaving this world? This is too tight.
So a funny story, okay? Funny story.
Okay.
I kind of injured my knee.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thinking about the drive. So, do you think you can take the wheel? He
Oh,
goes,
God.
and what? And then I go like, yeah, look, the seat goes down, the wheel goes up and down and in and out. So he tried, right? It didn't work.
It wasn't going to work. Let me tell you something. I tried to lean up in there. My insurance don't cover that.
We need to have you a big Dodge Ram truck.
Yeah. I tried to rent a large SUV. All of them were gone because there was no way, zero way I was going to be able to drive her car. It just no.
No. Physically, it was not
It
possible.
was just no.
I wish I was there. Can see. And on top of this one almost left her cane in LaBelle. She's walking around with cane, calling me back in Miami. Do you have my cane? It's a funny sight.
Yeah.
It's a funny sight.
But this is Real Estate U Show. We're here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central Time. And so, Ingrid, since you have joined the party and you're feeling much better this weekend, but before I get started, how is your daughter doing?
Bella's staying strong.
Okay.
Let's say, a moment of silence for Bella. My daughter has stage 4 cancer and found out yesterday or 2 days ago that it came back, and we're fighting for Bella.
There you go. Being a cancer survivor myself, I understand. Exactly.
All the prayers and love and light for her right now, and I'm like I said, I'm very blessed to be surrounded by amazing people as yourself, EL, Jennifer, my team, my staff, the agents right now under me, because I've got a lot of buyers in the pipeline. The market is really, really stressful, so you cannot do this without a team. If
Absolutely.
you want to be successful and you want to be able to deliver that customer service and help everybody reach the goal, the team is the only way, and that's what I believe.
Okay, thank you.
So
Yeah, but I wanted to acknowledge your daughter. I just really wanted to acknowledge your daughter. Okay.
Thank you. I
So
appreciate that.
I know the market is hectic over there because I saw, I saw the pictures of cars lined up to see houses and stuff like that, and then all these bidding wars. And I saw some bidding wars on some houses. Like, okay, why are they bidding on that house? Because they had some house over there that was a little suspect. I'm just saying.
Right?
Which is why the reason we went over to LaBelle, because the opportunities over there are just endless. With it is the name of the company, MJ Newland.
Well, they're USDA approved, so
100% financing.
You have a buyer there coming 100% down. They give you 3% seller contribution, so the end of your cost will be anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000.
Yeah.
So it's pretty amazing.
Exactly, because and the buyer, they're dealing with the earnest money, which they'll, in all likelihood, because of 3% contribution, get it back. They're only really out of pocket expenses, the appraisal and the inspection.
That's correct.
Yeah, so it's a pretty good deal over there, and we really and I love walking through those houses. Now, of course, they are not for me.
Right.
Because
I knew it all day.
Yeah, because
the Florida housing and the building and the construction is completely different than Texas, point blank.
Yes, it is.
He had a wow moment,
Yeah,
and I understand that. The biggest thing that you were talking about is different stages of tiers of development, from a starter home, a middle home.
Right.
When you go there, everything's all inclusive. That is the upgrade. Everything is upgraded as it is. And that's a great thing,
But everybody who knows me knows my first 2 stops in a house: kitchen and the master closet. Those are my first 2 stops when I go into a house: kitchen and master. You saw that, Carlos? Kitchen and master closet.
Could you get?
Yeah.
Okay, where that?
So So that when we went into the master closet, I said, okay, now that I'm going to put my shirts in here, where the rest of my clothes going to go?
Only a walk-in closet,
Yeah. That wasn't a walk-in closet, okay? Yeah. It might qualify as a walk-in closet, but my home where I live at has a walk-in closet. If you can't put 2 beds in the closet, it's not a walk-in closet. Okay, I'm just saying. My closet could double as a panic room. That's how big my closet is. So I'm not trying to hear that little people closet stuff. And then but the last house, the smallest house, had the best kitchen.
It did. It did.
But what I did like,
setup.
yes, it did. But this was what I liked. That builder is giving GE appliances. He's providing GE appliances, and they did really, really good work. I mean, I'm not gonna. Their work is excellent. Stuff like that.
And the fact, that the upgrades already. Usually, a standard house comes with rugs.
Exactly.
Tiled and wood all over.
Yeah, so it was really pretty good. So Ingrid, you want to tell me a little bit about your real estate background?
My concierge service and what I'm
No. I drive this car, you ride, okay?
Okay.
All right. Tell me about your real estate background.
My real estate background. Okay. So, like I said last show, I got my license back in 2015, and I had a huge career change. I've been in sales all my life. I've been very passionate about helping others, and that was just really my niche was sales. I can pretty much get a little thing, and if I believe in it and I love the product, I'm going to do it. So getting into real estate is, I think the best career change for me and what I was going through at that time. And along the way, I did have a blessing. Her name is Mayleen Montiago, and she's actually a huge mentor of mine. And she started off in the title industry, and the value that she added to me was to basically to help my agents, grow their business, educating and training, developing, understanding the market. So with that background, that my career really started off in title, I really started to understand the real estate transaction and the process, and it became more passionate for me to understand it and work with it. So along the way, I've been very blessed that I didn't really have to push myself as a real estate agent or broker. The leads just started kind of like falling through my pipeline. So
I want you to know, Ingrid, I want you to know that you're Mac's cousin. Okay.
What?
You're Mac Blankenship's cousin. You have a fire hose of information, and all I asked for was a water hose of information. Okay. So you're totally Mac's cousin. And when he gets here, I don't know if you met your cousin, but I
actually was timing her.
Yeah. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, okay.
A repertoire.
I'm like, okay, just, the whole thing is turn off the fire hose and let's go back to the water hose, okay?
Yeah, she's not getting the pinches. I'm like,
what the hell? Let us come in. So what we gonna take? This is what I do.
You, okay? It's about us.
It's nothing. Right. So we're gonna take a break, pay some bills, we come back and visit some more with Ingrid and Jennifer, and we're gonna get up to date on the Florida market. But when we do come back, Ingrid, I want you to tell me about the hottest markets in Florida for real estate.
Okay.
All right.
Absolutely.
Top 40s. Dance. Latin. Pop. Rock and roll. All at one station. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Nina with My Mortgage Inc., and I am your mortgage pro. I'm originally from Dominican Republic. We speak also Spanish. I've been in the business for about 15 years. I am licensed currently in Florida and Texas. The company is licensed in about 28, 29 states. So I can honestly tell you that I serve all types of clients, from the blue collar to luxury homes. I mean, everybody is a client. There's no exceptions to the rule. If you do not qualify, we will help you qualify. My favorite part is having the client get the satisfaction of their first home and telling them that they're approved and giving them the keys for them to go in their home. That's the most satisfying part about my job. Once again, my name is Jennifer Nina with My Mortgage Pro. Call me now.
Hello, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties and co-host of the RU Worldwide, which airs every Saturday, 10 to 1 Central Standard Time. Tune in each week to Realtor Corner with me as we share important information that will help you on your real estate journey. Look forward to seeing you there. And in the meantime, if you need anything real estate related, you can always get a hold of me at 832-646-9054. Dina Salazar, Platinum One Properties.
Hey, I'm E.L. Crane of BRBS Title.
And I'm Jennifer Nina with My Mortgage Inc.
We are the host of the Real Estate U Show, Texas to Florida, Florida to Texas. You can watch us each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Central, on REUworldwide.com. That's REUworldwide.com. We talk all things real estate, lifestyle, and opportunities worldwide.
Everything in between.
And everything in between. She speaks Spanish, I speak tequila. And we are here to engage you about real estate happenings, lifestyle happenings, be it fashion, be it real estate, be it restaurants and food, the REU Show.
Stay tuned.
11 a.m. Central Time. I'm E.L. Crane. She is not. Okay, we're back. Bills are paid, and Ingrid is still there.
I have her tied down to the chair.
Okay, I thought you would call security while he was on break. I'm just saying.
Are you guys serious? Are you guys that serious?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
We will remove you. Okay, you need to understand that. I will call security. I got them. I'm hooked into 911. I'm just letting you know.
That's right. We have it on speed dial.
So Ingrid, in your view as a real estate professional, what are the hardest markets for the first-time home buyer in the South Florida area? You believe?
Well, I can honestly say that the buyers that are coming through my pipeline, I would say the next best opportunity for them would be Point St. Lucie.
Okay.
Because of the land being a lot cheaper.
Okay.
They're building more up. It's going up, but there's a lot of more work over here on the East Coast when it comes to Port St. Lucie. So a lot of my buyers, they want to stay near Fort Lauderdale in this area. So we've been pushing them a lot towards Port St. Lucie. LaBelle, I think is good. There's good opportunity, but it's still developing and growing.
Okay.
It's a big commute from where my clients really want to be at this time.
How close is Port St. Lucie?
Port St. Lucie, okay, I'm going to say it's about 45 minutes from maybe Boynton Beach. So it's more up north towards Orlando.
So 45 minutes from Fort Lauderdale, or?
Oh, I would say longer than that.
It's about an hour.
It's about an hour, from Fort Lauderdale.
Well, that's still within reach as far as a bedroom community commute. Then, and what are the price points over there?
The price points are like at $320, $350, but you're getting way over 2,000 square feet of home.
Okay.
Versus what you're getting here. You know, you here in Hialeah, you have a house for $310,000, and you got 1,000 square feet. You know,
okay.
There's a big difference. So being a first-time home buyer, you know, and they want a home. You know, They want to be able to have a 3+ bedrooms. So Port St. Lucie is pretty much where I'm going.
So Jennifer, when it comes to financing that kind of buyer, are there any restrictions when it comes to financing that kind of buyer?
When they go to what? I'm sorry?
Are there any restrictions when it comes to finance that person that the commute? Because, you know, I've always found that people who commute, they're always looking for different jobs. You know, they haven't been in a job as long because they're doing their employment is based upon proximity. Does that scare the mortgage lender?
The lender will question it. Yes, absolutely. I actually have a client right now buying in LaBelle, and you know it's 132 miles commute.
Right.
So they requested an explanation letter to see what it is. You know, so client thankfully had. The wife already has a job there. He's willing to commute while he gets transferred.
Oh, okay.
So yes,
okay.
It's really it is a concern for the lender.
Right. Yeah, because I've always like, that's too far. You know, because actually one of the ladies that we work with over here, she drives 97 miles back and forth each day.
Wow.
97 going, 97 coming back. Yeah, and she's a realtor.
There you go.
So, and you know, she's already on that spectrum where you like,
Right. Right.
you know, but she drives 97 miles back and forth each way each day. Clients there, clients here, and stuff like that. So I know stability is a very, very large component of getting financed in the real estate world, stuff like that. So now, what are the benefits of working with someone like Ingrid Allen Morales? Now you can talk about the damn concierge.
Okay, well, the benefit of coming to me is that everybody's unique and different. When you come to me, if it's what your goal is to connect to a lender, I have an affiliate right here. We're together as a team, so I'm able to work with her. I have a group of agents under me when it comes to needing real estate transaction. When it comes to title, we're able to facilitate that as well, and also the mortgage, the closing checks. So I basically have a team of girls that is able to close.
I am not a
our
girl.
deals.
I am not a girl.
No. But I think that you rather have a beautiful woman coming to your closing that represents your whole brand and your company. So what we like to do at my company is basically handle the transaction pretty much from A to Z in one stop.
Okay. So now you got the concierge off your chest. We can move on.
Moving on. Let's go.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Okay. Now, what are the things that we're going to be big on? And you guys have been exposed to the RMG Collective, so and we want to do that in South Florida. Now, Jennifer, when we met with Cassette, is that still considered South Florida? Or is that Central Florida?
That's Central Florida.
Okay.
It's more. There are more for Pierce. It's more in the West Coast.
Okay. And so Fort Lauderdale, where in South Florida, that's East Coast.
Correct.
I'm learning. I'm learning.
Correct.
I'm learning.
Correct.
So where we were in,
quickly.
yeah. So where we were in Central Florida, how is the dynamic for sales in Central Florida for home buyers, not the investors, but home buyers versus South Florida? How's that working?
Well, it's easier when you're shopping in the West, on the West Coast. There's more inventory. There's more builders going there and building. Right. Land is cheaper. Homes are cheaper.
Okay.
The restriction of of having, for example, 10 people waiting to wait on a house is not the factor because you can pick it up brand new. Okay. So it's definitely people that are migrating there for more opportunities. Okay,
because when we were driving through there in your cramped vehicle, when we were driving through there, we saw $100,000 and up, and it was behind a wall.
Yes. Absolutely.
You don't see $100,000 behind a wall in metropolitan Houston. I'm just letting you know. But it was $100,000 behind a wall, and then we were looking down these streets, and it was going straight to the water.
Yeah.
That was just amazing to me. It was just amazing to me.
Yeah. So what happens is these walls are, they're built by the road, by the interstate. So those walls are put there to avoid sound and the beat.
So it's not necessarily a gated community. Okay.
Well, they are gated.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. But it tells you the quality of the products because they're concerned about, if it was a lower scale, then they wouldn't probably care.
Okay. Yeah, and then they had some really, really nice houses back there. Yeah, they were really, really nice, stuff like that.
What about the ones by the ocean?
Yes.
When we're driving to Fort Pierce.
Exactly. Those were amazing, amazing houses. Exactly. So there are a lot of opportunities. This is why the Florida and Texas markets are so hot when it comes to real estate because they're both Sunbelt states. They both have hurricane issues. I'm just saying. Okay. No, but they're both Sunbelt states. They're both migration states from the West Coast, Northeast, and Central United States for transfers. The two largest reload markets are Texas and Florida. Texas 1, Florida 2, because it's a dynamic time to be in real estate. Now, have you seen a downturn? Before we go to break, have you seen a little downturn, and we'll expand upon it, in the financing since there's been a little uptick in interest rate in the past couple of weeks?
No, people are still buying.
Yeah.
I mean, interest rates have gone up, not by much, but
Right.
people are still buying. They're still calling to get pre-qualified.
Yeah.
So I don't see it being a dent on the market at the moment.
And,
They're
you know,
still
and I agree
manageable.
with you because the whole thing, you're still under 4%. Shut the hell up and sign these papers.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah, that's my shut the hell up and sign these papers so we
Listen,
can
I
keep it
come
moving.
from the days I sold rates at almost 10%.
That's what I'm saying. I remember I bought a house. It was 9.5, and I wanted to have a parade. So, so what we're going to do? We are going to meme. Yes. Here we go. Why is it when something happens always you three? California, Florida, and Alabama.
Alabama, really?
It's so on that note, we're going to take a break and pay some bills. It's not my
You were
fault.
the one that comes up with this.
We have a brilliant producer.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Nina with My Mortgage Inc., and I am your mortgage pro. I'm originally from Dominican Republic. We speak also Spanish. I've been in the business for about 15 years. I am licensed currently in Florida and Texas. The company is licensed in about 28, 29 states. So I can honestly tell you that I serve all types of clients, from the blue collar to luxury homes. I mean, everybody is a client. There's no exceptions to the rule. If you do not qualify, we will help you qualify. My favorite part is having the client get the satisfaction of their first home and telling them that they're approved and giving them the keys for them to go in their home. That's the most satisfying part about my job. Once again, my name is Jennifer Nina with My Mortgage Pro. Call me now.
Are you ready to increase your cash flow to be who you really are and do whatever it is that you love doing? Join me, Denise Hadnot, as I bring Wealth Matters to the Real Estate U Show. Every Saturday, we'll have a segment discussing wealth building by way of real estate. We will have weekly tips on how to improve your personal economy as well as your business economy. Wealth Matters Saturdays on the Real Estate U Show here at 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Hi, I'm Tish Sotelo of Globally Tish. I'm the host of the REU Lifestyle segment. Every Saturday, I will be sharing with you everything that's hot in real estate, food, fashion, fun, and travel. I will be going from different locations, showing you where our RMG collectives have listings. I will be going from place to place, showing you what's hot in real estate, where the best places to eat, the best places to shop, as well as kind of just what's going on in our city. I love everything lifestyle, and I want to share everything that's so exciting about this city, other cities in the surrounding areas, as well as nationwide, and sometimes internationally. I'm so excited to share all of this hot, new, yummy stuff with you. Join me every Saturday on the REU Lifestyle.
Hi there, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties. For the past 20 years, my passion for real estate and strong sense of integrity have been the driving force and key to making real estate dreams come true for our clients. With preferred lenders, builders, and title companies, we are able to provide service beyond your expectations. So if you're in the market to sell, buy, or lease, give us a call today. Platinum One Properties, exceeding expectations and creating the standard in real estate.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay, we're back. Bills are paid, and Ingrid's still there.
I told you I have it tied down to the
You can't get rid of me.
Really? Ugh. All right. Now, Ingrid, you didn't know that one of your jobs as co-host of REU Florida includes you going out and doing things at the builders and filming and video and stuff like that. And like you and Tish are going to get together on the communities that we're going to highlight in the various markets and stuff like that. But you weren't aware of that, were you?
No, I didn't. But that's a nice job.
Yeah,
I like it.
Exactly. So because when we go live remote, you'll be out there interviewing the builders, the open houses and stuff like that. So these are the things that we're doing with REU Florida and Ingrid Allen Morales. And hopefully she will behave herself when we put her out there, solo practitioner, where she can't be, because her being out there by herself. I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned.
No control. You know what? You guys love me out there. You love me out there.
I'm a little concerned. I don't... Excuse me. Yeah.
We're gonna have to do damage control,
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna have to do damage control on both of you guys.
Yeah, because but I think it'd be a really, really good. But think about how REU Florida will present itself in the marketplace to the builders and to the agents, and for the exposure that we're going to be giving them, and it basically is increasing their exposure, increasing our opportunities to facilitate and generate more business for everybody around the horn. The communities, just like we went out to LaBelle. Of course, it's hindsight, it's 2020. We should have did some video while we was out in LaBelle.
Absolutely.
We should have,
Well, guess what? I've got some for you.
There you go. So it's those kind of things. And then, of course, the builder's going to send us out some videos so we can keep them at the forefront of what we're doing with the REU show. So it's moving along. It's moving along. Yeah.
Well, I never share this with you, Yael, but I received a phone call from Richard, Cosette's associate, and she was very impressed with us, and she's eager to start working ASAP. So I'm excited just to share this with everywhere we go. Because I think it's going to be a success.
Exactly, because as we were talking as I was there, doing things different in the marketplace is what motivates me. I do not do status quo. I'm not going to do same. It's just not in me to do same. Yeah. And that's what's going to do a little different. So
shake the market up.
Exactly, shake it up and push over tables and kick in doors. That's my attitude about everything.
That's right.
So this is what I want to know. Right now, when I left there, I picked up a newspaper about the housing market. All right, and there's no doubt it is on fire. I mean, it's a raging inferno. But when it comes to those communities that need redevelopment, are those a lot of opportunities there for either the community or the cities to get engaged with? Because there's a lot of that over here in the Texas market. Is that going on over there as well?
Absolutely. You have the CRA, which is in charge of the department in charge of the development here to make things better. Okay. So yes, they're especially right now they are engaged in especially multifamilies or multi-purpose use. Right. So the answer is yes. That we have that here as well, and people are taking advantage of that as well.
And what kind of assistance are the cities and the counties providing the potential buyer?
They may have grants available. For instance, the city of Fort Lauderdale or Pompano Beach may have up to $50,000
really?
Down payment assistance for a borrower that qualifies. Yes, and those are totally independent from where I, as a lender, have.
Okay, now I could use the $50,000. Can I qualify? I just want to know, for future reference.
You have to. It's income, household size based, and credit. So, if you fall into all that, yes.
No, I won't. No, I won't.
You probably won't.
No, I won't.
You make too much money there.
It's just discriminating against me. That's illegal.
Yeah, I'm gonna X you out of that one.
Yeah. Because see, over here it's max $35,000.
Oh, okay.
But
here we have up to. I've seen it. Actually, Weston has up to $100,000.
100,000?
I do a lot of down payment assistance programs with the Housing Authority in Opelika. So basically the requirements is that you need to take the first time home buyers workshop. That's very important to get the certificate to say that you have taken the class and you've gone through the training. That certificate you can take to your lender, and based upon that, now the lender has to approve you. Criteria here is you need to be making at least $80,000 a year less combined household incomes. You cannot be a first-time home buyer. You can't be on a deed for the past 3 years. Excuse me. So there's a little
it's the same dynamic here, but you can't have purchased a home in the last 3 years. But over here, household income is for one program, because there's a couple of them. I know one program they can have a combined household income of 105. Now, but that program I know is a soft second program. They have to stay in the house for 5 years, and then they'll drop off that $50,000 or that $35,000 lien as long as they stay in the house for 5 years.
Right.
There's I work with HFA and I work with the counties, and all of them have different. For example, HFA may have the grant, which is forgivable. And then they have a silent second, which as long as you stay in the house for a certain amount of time, then it's forgivable. Or the standard 15-year fix that is going to be a second loan straight out. You have to make a payment. So they give options, and it's good for the client.
So what about those what do those price points look like in those qualifying parameters? What do those price points look like?
What does that? What, I'm sorry?
The price points of the homes. What do they look like?
You're looking no more than $300,000.
$300,000
and it's regular what it fits. For a family of 4 to be able to qualify under this program, they cannot make any more than $120,000.
So now, Ingrid, do you create and develop classes for these people, you and Jennifer, or how does that work for them to get the education?
Well, I started actually in the career of being passionate about down payment assistance, so I joined up with an organization that's called Opelika Housing Authority. So I basically do the events with them. They put out the contact to the community, they bring in somebody from the Housing Authority to talk about the program, they bring in a lender, they bring in your real estate agent, professionals, credit, inspections, real estate, title, closing. So we basically, they're the ones that pushes the information out to the community, and they put it together, and we host the classes for them.
Now
educate them, train them.
Now let me tell you what we are going to be doing at REU Florida and our Real Estate U Show, period. All right, we are going to do these classes ourselves. And we're going to get the endorsement from the different organizations that provide the down payment assistance to participate in ours. So this will be REU Florida buyer education classes.
That is an amazing idea.
And that way it allows us to control the narrative and to make sure that our real estate partners are reaping reward, that Jennifer is securing the mortgages, that BRPS title will do the title, et cetera, et cetera. We have to make sure that the foundational principles of educating the buyer comes through our education.
Correct.
And that way, it's about controlling the narrative. And so basically, as a real estate professional, Ingrid, I'm quite sure you're not going to be mad and walk away with 5 or 6 new clients after the event is over. I'm just saying.
I know, right?
I love helping others. So down payment assistance is not a problem for me at all.
I'm not about helping nobody. I'm talking about making money.
In the next seminar that we're going to be doing, we're going to, that's part of the things that we want to create availability for the client.
Exactly.
Put all kinds of professions that help the buyer to educate them into the home buying process.
And see, I'm a huge believer in educate, don't sell. Because if you educate them, you don't have to sell them.
Absolutely.
Educate, don't sell. So that's what we're going to do.
I don't sell, I educate.
That's right. Because I pride myself on being the world's worst salesperson.
See, you don't have to do much of that, and that's and this is why one of the reasons it's as a team we walked into rooms and we were successful. People without we didn't sell. We
Right.
simply offered our what we're offering to everybody else.
Right.
Our systems that we have put into place, and they loved it. So you know, it's the chemistry, it's the program, it's everything.
Yeah,
that
and we want to make sure that we always have the deliverables. We always will have the deliverables and stuff like that. So before we go to break, Ingrid, how do they get in contact with you for your concierge services?
Okay, you can find me at ingridmorales.com, or you can find me on IG, _real estate, or obviously Facebook, which is Ingrid Allen Morales.
God help us all. Okay. I'm E.L.
Well,
Craig.
let's say,
They are
maybe my
not.
Facebook, well, that's my name on Facebook, but it's actually Ingrid Morales Miami. Actually, that's the real link from Facebook.
Okay.
We got it.
Ingrid Morales.
We got it,
Miami.
baby.
We got it. We got, we understand that
Alan is in the
There you go.
honor of my.
It's not really a weekend.
yeah, keep on. Keep on.
Oh my God, you guys are horrible. Is that Carlos or you?
That's Carlos, it's not me.
I was like, who's coming up with that stuff?
Oh, Carlos,
I am
thank you
innocent.
for making us laugh.
My innocence is real.
This time.
So we're going to take a break, pay some bills, and bring back two of my favorite Floridians, Jennifer
Thank you.
and Ingrid, who I love in spite of themselves.
We'll try to love her in spite of her. though.
Okay, thank you very much. Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
I'm E.L. Crane with BRPS Title, your marketing and growth partner. Real estate, builders, mortgage lenders. If you're looking to grow your business, call E.L. Crane with BRPS Title, 281-810-3363. That's 281-810-3363. That's E.L. Crane, BRPS Title, Director of Education and Sales, your growth partner. Your title company doesn't do what? I do.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, I'm E.L. Crane of the Real Estate U Show. I'd like to introduce you to Jennifer Nina of Real Estate U Florida. We've joined forces, Texas and Florida, to expand the Real Estate U Show network. It's a worldwide multimedia show. Jennifer speaks Spanish. I speak tequila. But we just try to make things happen across the country. We're licensed in 36 states to be able to bring mortgages and title services to you worldwide on the Global Live Network. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you, EO.
Yeah, so, she didn't bring any tequila with her, so I don't know what their problem is.
Well, that's your job.
But, tune in, 11 a.m. Eastern Time,
Every Saturday.
10 Central. I'm E.L. Crane. She is not.
I'm Jennifer Nina, your mortgage pro.
Okay, back, bills paid, and I think Ingrid and Jennifer are still there. I have an echo. Okay. It's not my fault. So, what is she doing? What is she doing? Remove herself.
I'm telling you, she is.
She's just too busy. She's too busy.
She is too busy.
She's
I'm
too
gonna have to
busy.
keep her here in a cast.
Breaking 19 for a radio check.
Too busy.
I
too
couldn't
busy.
hear myself.
Okay, well, that might not be a bad thing. But I'm just saying.
The show must go on, EO.
Yes, it does. Yes, we go. So, ladies of Florida, as we embark on this new adventure with REU Florida Real Estate U Show, I'm looking at really being impactful in the market with the education component. And I'm glad that you guys have an appreciation for the down payment assistance. But don't forget, investors need education. Step-up buyers need education. Buyers who are affluent, who continue to rent, need education. And that's the things that we're going to be doing down there in South Florida as we move forward. I should say South Florida and Central Florida.
That's
exactly.
Right. Well, we educated an investor on our way to Codette's office.
Yes.
On our way in. And he stayed, and he was really impressed with what we had to offer. Because as an investor, we can help him ramp up to those, building 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses. So we put him in a position where he's now, okay, you guys are it.
Exactly. Because and what we did is we gave him information. We didn't sell him anything. We gave him information. We educated him about the process. We made him aware of the things that he can do, should do, and should not do, for that matter.
Correct.
Yeah, so those are the dynamics that we're working with. So I'm really appreciative of that as we embark on this Floridian adventure. Now, I was really upset the other day I didn't get to see any alligators. I think that's just wrong that I didn't get to see any alligators. I saw some fat people, but I didn't get to see any alligators.
You didn't come visit me. I live right next to 27 Okeechobee. There's a whole bunch of fields for you to see that. The Everglades. I'll take you on my boat.
Okay, because I saw some people out there, because Jennifer heard me say this, just because you can buy it don't mean you need to wear it. I'm just saying.
That's right. That is so true.
You're like, hey. It's burned in my head now. I can't never get it out.
Did you see yourself in a mirror before you left your house?
That's right. No mirrors in your house. Just come outside and just abuse all mankind with that. What is wrong with you people? So, but no, I did. When we were down, when I was standing at the Hilton in the marina, I was seeing across the, I'm going to use the word bay. I think it was the bay. Across the bay, I saw all those condos. But also I saw new condo construction as well, and even across on the other side where the cruise ship docked at, they're building a new 800 room hotel right there. So it's still just expanding, because the one thing, now this is where Florida is going to always outdo Texas. Tourism.
Build up.
Yeah, tourism.
Correct.
Yeah, because I had Jennifer laugh when we was talking. I said, one thing you'll never hear, I'm planning my vacation to Houston. You'll never hear that. Anywhere in the world, you will never hear that. All you do is come to Houston, you come to shop or eat. There's nothing else here. You got nothing.
But it's true after you think about it. It's like, you're right. That's not
no,
a thing that people will say.
It's not a destination place, but they have great conventions come here, and that's where there is a comparable with the conventions. But those condos, now Houston is starting to have a mid-rise community now too, centered around the Galleria, and the price points around our Galleria area here are anywhere from $650 on the low end to $5 million on the high end for these condos. Yeah.
Well, the same here, especially you looking at those condos, they're by the water.
Right.
So you're going to be looking up in the millions.
Okay.
I'm glad that you brought up this condo thing, because I also want the viewers to be aware. There's a lot of great opportunities here too, but with the pandemic happening and things like that, and these condos association, you can see a building that's built in 2017 that has no reserves. Okay, so when you're a first-time home buyer and you're looking for something affordable, a little of the issues that we run in as agent is being able to get that approved FHA because of the reserves being so low.
Okay.
So when it comes to buying,
there's no approving FHA. So now FHA has a spot check, meaning you can actually spot. As a lender, we can approve the condo as an FHA if they have certain criteria. The problem with condos is when the market crashed here, a lot of them drained their reserves and they never got back to creating one. So now, that's one of the qualifications to get spot checks. So a person that qualifies for FHA, I won't even tell them to waste their time on that, because it's going to be like biting your tail over and over again. It's very hard to approve a condo here, especially in South Florida.
And so what's the FHA limit in South Florida?
It's $358,000 and some dollars. So the maximum sales price will be $369,000.
Okay, even so, it doesn't go up like in New York. Is like New York is like $700,000 plus, and LA is like $700,000 plus too on FHA, but not in South Florida. I would have thought it was just as hot down in South Florida.
No, sir.
Okay, learn something new every day. Thank you so much. Hey, so any unique programs that My Mortgage would like to let our watchers know about?
Well, absolutely. We have 500 up to 500 credit score FHA. We can do bank statements 12 months or 24 months, business or personal. We also have the asset depletion programs. We even have a kind of semi no income, no asset verification for investors. There you go. As long as the rent matches the mortgage.
Oh, I can do that.
There's no questions
I can
asked.
do that. I can do that. So yeah. You need to do better what you're doing.
You like those Nina.
I like Nina. Nina, no income, no asset. Nina was my favorite girlfriend back in the day. I'm just saying. So now on the 500 credit score, how tight are the requirements with a person that has a 500 credit score for them to get across the finish line? How tight are the requirements?
They are, as being an FHA loan, everything pretty much can be explained through a letter of explanation.
Okay.
But you're going to have, the lender's going to be a little bit more conservative and not give you that 3.5%.
Oh,
so
okay.
you will have to come with a higher down payment. Your rate will be a little bit higher. Your your mortgage insurance, your PMI will be a little bit higher. So those things will be, the fact that we can do it, to me is mind-boggling, but it's a much expensive loan. So unless you're in a dire need and that's your only way out, I will recommend a client take the time to get educated on how to fix your credit.
Okay.
So you don't have to, you can get the best of both worlds, which would be the lower credit and everything that the FHA.
But it would seem like since a person has struggled credit-wise, they would get a lower interest rate, not a higher interest rate, to make sure it's affordable.
Well, it's correct. So that's why it's kind of counterproductive in a person that has been all their life struggling with credit.
Right.
And when I was doing the rent to owns, that was one of my struggles, because you have to educate the buyer. If not, that buyer is going to keep doing the same thing over and over
That's
and
exactly
over
right.
again.
Okay.
So education is key.
There you go. So now, Ms. Morales, I want you to try to behave yourself here when I ask you this question.
Okay.
All right. I need you to show some restraint.
She got three seconds.
Yeah, you got to show some restraint here. Now, when you are targeting these first-time home buyers or these credit challenged buyers, what's the first thing you try to get them to do and understand so they can prepare themselves to buy a home?
First of all, I have to say, get your credit where it needs to be.
Okay.
Period. Don't rush it. Don't just try to get in it because you need to get in it. If you need to get, okay, I understand that. But my main thing is get your credit to where it needs to be, so you can get that good interest rate and the deal doesn't fall through because something automatically pops up and whatnot. So that's the main thing. You gotta get it up there, work with a great lender that can help you, that works with a great credit team. That's what I would honestly say that my main concern from a down payment first-time home buyer is where your credit is at. You can get them right there, but if something happens, it's
okay. Well, here's my two questions. Okay, one, what is a great credit score, Jennifer?
right.
Okay, and two, what is the percentage like? If I have 10 people, do 30% of them have bad credit or 70% of them have bad credit? What does the market look like?
So the ideal credit score is 700.
Okay.
And out of 10 buyers that I put credit on, you're looking at probably 3 to 4 may have that 700 score.
Okay.
The other ones are going to, so maybe 2 or 3 out of those are going to have the ones you got to go to credit repair. You know, that I can't work with this.
Okay.
So it's all about, and it also is about the clients that you want to work with, that you
right. It's the targeting. It's the targeting.
It is definitely. I can honestly tell you that 2 years ago I got into a trend. All the clients that I got needed credit repair, and I said, wait a second, because you have to diversify yourself as a professional.
You can't stay. You can't stay ahead if you don't.
Correct.
Can't stay ahead if you don't. See, I know from dealing with some of the people over here. I go to the home buyer seminars and workshop and as a title professional, but I don't talk title. I talk preparedness. You know,
correct. I
explain to them what it takes, and to be a homeowner is all about sacrifice. What are you willing to give up? What are you willing to give up? I've worked in the past with people. Well, I can't afford this house. I said, how many times a week do you eat out? Oh, me and my husband eat out every day. So you don't cook. You don't have no stove in your house. You know. So we got their credit card bill. They spent $4,000 a month eating out. So don't tell me what you can't afford. Don't tell me what you can't afford. You got to give up something.
I even have people with a 36% debt to income ratio, and they're telling me I can't afford a $2,000 home. And I'm like, okay, is there something going else behind the scenes? Because the numbers say different.
Exactly.
So that's as a lender, that's a concern for me, where I am going to kind of dig a little bit more on that person's status and their money behavior.
And that's a flag. It's a flag. It's truly a flag. When you make $10,000 a month, but you only have $1,000 a month left over in your bank account, and I need to know what you're doing. Now,
there's something else going on, and definitely it's a topic of conversation.
Yeah. So
that's
now,
why I think we need to educate and train them.
That's exactly what we're going to be doing.
And when they come into the door, if you're not quite ready yet, put them through that process, so they understand, their habits. It's also like psychology too, you got to dig deep, and people don't understand. Their expectations are totally, gone. So that's what I'm here with Jen and you are, just to get the word out.
Before we go to break and we bring on your cousin and Dina, I have to show you something in regard to the benefits of being a real estate professional and understanding what youth is in real estate. Okay, so on that note, we are going to take a break and pay some bills and show, yes, being a real estate agent is the least stressful career I've ever had. Jessica, 29.
That is so true, though.
Oh my God, it kind of looks like with me with gray hair, sort of, right? Look at that. Did you? I know she's on a roll today.
And on that note, we'll be back for the 11 o'clock hour.
That was a good one.
Are you ready to increase your cash flow to be who you really are and do whatever it is you love doing? Join me, Denise Hadnot, as I bring Wealth Matters to the Real Estate You Show. Every Saturday, we'll have a segment discussing wealth building by way of real estate. We will have weekly tips on how to improve your personal economy as well as your business economy. Wealth Matters Saturdays on the Real Estate You Show here at 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Hey, I'm E.L. Crane of BRBS Title.
And I'm Jennifer Nina with My Mortgage Inc.
We are the host of the Real Estate You Show, Texas to Florida, Florida to Texas. You can watch us each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Central, on REUworldwide.com. That's REUworldwide.com. We talk all things real estate, lifestyle, and opportunities worldwide.
And everything in between.
And everything in between. She speaks Spanish, I speak tequila. And we are here to engage you about real estate happenings, lifestyle happenings, be it fashion, be it real estate, be it restaurants and food. The REU Show.
Stay tuned.
11 a.m. Central Time. I'm E.L. Crane. She is not. Hey, I'm E.L. Crane of the Real Estate U Show. I'd like to introduce you to Jennifer Nina of Real Estate U Florida. We've joined forces, Texas and Florida, to expand the Real Estate U Show network. It's a worldwide multimedia show. Jennifer speaks Spanish. I speak tequila. But we just try to make things happen across the country. We're licensed in 36 states to be able to bring mortgages and title services to you worldwide. on the Global Live Network. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you, EL.
Yeah, so, she didn't bring any tequila with her, so I don't know what the damn problem is. Yeah.
Well, that's your job.
But, tune in, 11 a.m. Eastern Time.
Every Saturday.
10 Central. I'm E.L. Crane. She is not.
I'm Jennifer Nina, your mortgage pro.
Hello, I'm Dean Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum Properties and co-host of the RU Worldwide, which airs every Saturday, 10 to 1 Central Standard Time. Tune in each week to me as we share important information that will help you on your real estate journey. Look forward to seeing you there. And in the meantime, if you need anything real estate related, you can always get a hold of me at 832-646-9054. Dina Salazar, Platinum One Properties.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1.
Top 40s. Latin. Country. Pop. Rock and roll. All at one station. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Hey, I'm E.L. Crane of the Real Estate U Show. Each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Central Time at radiotheboss.com, worldwide on the Global Live Network. If you're interested in building, selling, or buying real estate, tune in to the Real Estate U Show with me, Dina, and Mortgage Mac. Talk to you soon. Real Estate U, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, radiotheboss.com. Hey, it's my birthday. Okay, so now Carlos is he over there doing something. I don't know what Carlos doing. What is Carlos doing, ladies and gentlemen? Anyway, yes, it's my birthday. Damn it, deal with it. So as you know, it's the 11 o'clock hour, and I have been joined by my very esteemed broker owner of Platinum One Properties, award-winning Dina Ramos Salazar. Hey, D, how you doing today?
How you doing?
All right.
Hi, ladies in Florida.
Yeah, and then so then I'm dealing with him, the guru of mortgage for Texas. He of the No Socks team, Mac Blankenship. That was not Mac.
She don't have socks on either.
I don't.
She don't have socks on.
Yeah, but she's better looking than you.
And I have prettier toes.
Yeah, she got prettier toes too. Okay, there's Mac Blankenship. Hey, Mac, how you doing?
Good. Happy Saturday.
Yeah, there's always a happy Saturday. And then we're joined by our asset protection specialist, Ava Gordon of Ava Gordon Insurance Agency, and Ava was going to take us through what it is to protect your assets. Hey, Ava, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Good to be back.
Yeah, see, April is one of the original hosts of RAU here in the Woodlands at Radio The Boss. So, and she's back because we love her in spite of herself.
That's right. I've been told that a time or two before.
So, but now before we get to April, I'm sorry, it's now that time to do our City of the Week program, okay? Because this is my job, and this is the only thing I'm allowed to do unsupervised by Jennifer, Dina, Mac, Ingrid, April, and all the rest of it. So, we're going to start with Texas. We're going to keep it simple today, Carlos. We're going to start with Texas, all right? Now, I have a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 4,175 square foot home for $849,000 in Beans, Texas.
Beans.
Beans, B-E-A-N-S, Beans, Texas. Fact check.
It exists.
Exactly. Look at that house.
Wow.
Nice.
Look at that
Okay,
house.
look at that lake in the
Exactly.
back. I like
Go
that.
to the next, Carlos.
Beans, Texas.
Beans, Texas. This house is in Beans,
Well,
Texas.
it's in Jasper.
Jasper County.
Yeah.
It's right there. Huh?
Yeah.
So, yeah. And it's sitting right there on the water, stuff like, look at that.
Why would they call it
Love
beans?
that.
We're going to get to the beans part. Then we got another one. We're at third picture. Look at
Really
that.
nice.
This
Yeah.
is all your property right here.
Yeah.
$849,000 in Beans, Texas. Would you like to know how Beans, Texas got its name?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Beans, also known as Beans Place, Bean Community, Cross, and Horker.
What?
It has 5 names. Okay? It is an unincorporated community in Jasper County, Texas. Beans is located on the west side of the Angelina River. That's what you're looking at. Right
Okay.
there. 12 miles northwest of Jasper. The community was founded in 1904 by Ira S. Bean, who initially named its post office Horger in honor of John Miller Horger. Okay? Your payment on this $849,000 house is $4,014. I got the $14. Who got the $4,000?
I'm going with the insurance agent.
It's Sherry. Aaron got the $4,000. I got the $14,000.
We'll just go.
They're going to go 50-50 on
Let's
it.
go for the person that's just going to be here for a while.
Rely on me.
Okay, so now we are going to go to Florida. All right? I have a 5-bedroom, 5-bath, 4 half baths, 11,229 square feet
That's a lot of square footage.
for $8,300,000 in Possum Bluff, Florida. Possum Bluff. Fact check.
Yeah.
You too
Wow.
can
It's
live
on
in
the St. John's River.
Possum, Florida. Show me the house in Possum Bluff, Florida. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
That's a mansion.
That's right.
a castle.
11,229 square foot. Show me the other one. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
You
wow.
too can live in Possum Bluff. I would live in a place called Possum Bluff if I had a house like that.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that, the interior.
Yeah.
Wow, it's near Cape Canaveral.
Yeah, Possum
Yeah.
Bluff, right there. And your payment for 30 years is $39,244 a month. I got the $244.
Okay.
I figure we can split the $39,000 amongst everybody else.
Just a little difference between Texas and
Evenly, right? Evenly.
Evenly, right across the board. Everybody gonna get their cut. But I'm just gonna do the $244.
And you plan on visiting how often?
I all the time. I'll be there. Y'all can't visit. I don't want no damn company. I just need y'all to pay. All right.
Yeah,
just saying.
That just isn't working.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Doesn't
Not
seem
working.
quite right, does it, Mac?
Don't see right.
You know, no.
I think this is good for the economy. Y'all need to buy this house. Okay, we're gonna go national. I have a 7-bedroom, 6 bath, 2 half baths, 8,639 square foot home with a full guest house of 3 bedrooms, 2 baths.
Ooh.
On 2.1 acres for $4,250,000 in the town of Transylvania, Louisiana.
No.
Fact check.
I can't spell Transylvania that quick.
Transylvania, Louisiana.
No.
It does exist.
It
Fact
does.
check.
Yeah.
There you go.
Why would you name your town Transylvania?
Okay.
What do you? It's got vampires or something?
But we got to give you our monthly payment that y'all gonna be paying.
Okay.
30 years, $20,095 a month for 30 years. I got the 95.
That's a bargain.
You know, and I figure it's 5 of you,
Yeah.
$4,000 a piece, and I can let y'all visit me at least once a year. Okay. Look at the
I'll
house.
just live in the outhouse and then I'll
Okay.
pay rent.
Yes. Yes.
Here's the house. Look at the picture.
3-bedroom.
Oh yeah.
It's a Greco. Look at that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Transylvania,
Tell me.
Louisiana.
Does
Why?
the vampire come with the property?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you. Would you like to know how I got his name?
I do.
Transylvania was named in the early 19th century by Transylvania University.
Who named their university Transylvania?
Transylvania University alumnus Dr. W.L. Richards. He bought large acreage in the northern Louisiana area and named the town after his beloved school, which still exists in Lexington, Kentucky. Transylvania University in Lexington, Kentucky. As the name Transylvania is associated mostly with people in the United States with Dracula.
Yes.
All right. The general store in town is known for their Dracula and bat-related merchandise for people passing through on Highway 65.
Of course. I wouldn't have expected anything less. Yeah.
This is what we do.
In Transylvania?
All right?
That's
this is
what
we
you do.
This is what we do. See, this is a new and improved me. Educate. See?
Yeah.
See,
Yeah, you picked a few kind of different towns than you picked when we were hosting. You know? Yeah.
New.
I like
I'm going
that.
with new, but I'm not going with improved.
You missed a week or two ago.
Oh, okay. So if you were here every Saturday, you would understand.
Okay. Well,
Trust
I
me.
do approve.
You approve this? April approves. Okay. Now, we're going to go international.
You're not helping, Abe. You're just perpetuating the madness over there in the
Well,
corner.
it's his birthday. I'm going to play along. with
There
it.
you go.
Okay.
I have a 3-bedroom, 3-bath house sitting on a platform overlooking Lake, one of the largest freshwater lakes in Europe, for $1.1 million in Kolari, Finland.
Ooh, spell that.
Kolari, Kolari, Finland. Back there.
Wow, it looks really cold. Looks like that kind of looks like Houston, Texas last week.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now. Okay. Now that's Kolari.
Wow.
Your monthly payment for 30 years is only $5,021.
That's not what concerns me. What concerns me is the name.
But here we go. Now, look, bring up my Finland pictures for the house, Carlos, because I got to look at that.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
So the first house with the Buick in front of it wasn't right?
Yeah.
Okay. just
I don't
making
think
sure.
you could live there with anybody, right? Because if somebody threw something at you,
Yeah, they'd break
they
something.
would.
Look at that.
They would definitely do that. They would likely, shatter the glass, right?
Yeah.
Bulletproof
They say don't throw stones in a
Yeah,
glass
I would need
house,
bulletproof
right?
and rockproof.
Exactly, Mac.
There you go. Bulletproof and rockproof. I would need that. Look at that.
Yeah, you
right
would
on the
definitely-
lake.
Wow, that is
Look at that.
gorgeous.
That's an awesome.
Yeah.
That is an awesome, and you know that for that price, that's not bad. I guess.
Exactly.
That's what I was thinking.
So now, would you like to know how Kolari got his name?
I'm not so sure.
Okay, it's just another average sounding name.
No, it's
In
not.
Finland.
You wouldn't have picked it if it was.
Except-
You're trying to kid. You're not kidding me or Dina.
Is you would not want to drive through Kolari with a name like Kolari, because Kolari actually means car accident. So if you want to move to car accident Finland,
Well, it's a good thing we have an insurance agent here with us.
exactly.
Goodness.
Thank
I don't
goodness,
want to
Abel.
insure anything there.
So you too can live in car accident Finland.
Yeah. I think I'm going back in naked body.
I'm L. Craig.
We are
They're not.
I'm not, definitely.
This has been our city of the week, and see, all clean.
I think that's a first.
That-
What? As long
It's been a
as I can
long-
remember,
can't
yeah.
remember that you
All
did
clean.
all
All clean.
That was all PG.
That was all PG. That was all G.
G, actually.
That was all G.
I might even go with that.
That's
Yeah,
all,
that's all
G.
G.
This is the new and improved E.L. Crane in 2021.
Wow.
I
I thought he was going to go
So what year
all
is
out on
this?
his birthday for some reason.
Is it like by this age I will?
behave myself.
Yeah.
I don't know. So on that note, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back and visit with our friend Averill. Oh, yes. Carlos. Yes. This is our 100th show on 91.1 FM The Boss. Yes, we've been on 100 shows. This is our thank you so much, Mr. Midance. And I couldn't have done it without me. Anyway, I'm E.L.
A big accomplishment. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Good job.
So we're gonna take a break, pay some bills, and I'm gonna drink some water. If you want your house to sell, consider listening to your real estate agent's advice.
That's right.
That's right.
I'm not sure that's water.
Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties, and co-host of the RU Worldwide, which airs every Saturday, 10 to 1 Central Standard Time. Tune in each week to Realtor Corner with me as we share important information that will help you on your real estate journey. Look forward to seeing you there. And in the meantime, if you need anything real estate related, you can always get a hold of me at 832-646-9054. Dina Salazar, Platinum One Properties.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
Hi, my name is Averill Gordon with Averill Gordon Insurance Agency located here in Houston, Texas. I'm super excited to be the host of the insurance segment on the Real Estate U Show on 91.1 FM. Each week I'm going to talk to you about protecting your assets. How do I protect you, your family, and your business as you continue to grow and evolve? So I look forward to hosting the show with you. I look forward to the conversations. And I look forward to once again protecting your assets each week.
Bills are paid. I'm E.L. Crane. They're still not. But we're going to have our asset protection specialist, Averill Gordon of Averill Gordon Insurance Agency. She's going to give us some insight on what's going on in the insurance market and the things that we need to look out to protect our assets, both Texas, Florida, and around the country, because insurance, where it's not just insurance, but insurance is applicable everywhere.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Abe.
So happy to be here today. Really want to just share that one of the things that my company does best is that we work directly with mortgage lenders, and we work with real estate agents and obviously the home purchaser to make sure that their homes are properly insured. So one of the things that my company specializes in is new homes, and making sure that you can get from the concept of owning a house to the reality of owning a house, because you have everything when you need it, time you need it, and accurately. So really excited to talk about homes, and in particular today, new homes. Most of you, well, all of you really in the viewing audience know that we just had a huge weather disaster here in the Texas region, and that is a time for not only people that have existing homes, but people that are about to purchase homes to really begin to think about, well, what is insurance, why do I have it, and how to protect this asset that for most people is the largest asset that they own. And so what we try to do is always to remind the customer that what you're insuring your home for is replacement cost. Replacement cost is not the market value that you purchased it for. It's not the appraised value that you pay taxes on. It's literally the cost of rebuilding that home brick by brick, stone by stone, wood by wood shingle from the ground up. And if you think about, unless it's a custom home, most homes are built in mass, right? A developer buys a plot of land, they go in, they bring up, they buy mass quantities of materials. Well, that's why replacement costs can oftentimes be different than the market value of the home and or what you perceive the replacement cost to be. Here in Texas, we anticipate that the cost of materials and labor could go up as much as 25% because there's just a large number of people that are constructing. So, you know, we want to make sure that we're working with the lender and we understand what coverage you have to have, right? So you can meet debt to income ratios, etc. But what I'm always going to tell my customers is a policy that's accurate in that it really looks at how big is the house, what are the materials, and what would it cost to reconstruct this home if you were to have a catastrophic event. Most people go, it can't happen to me, it won't happen to me. But the reality is, if it does happen to you, you still have a mortgage associated with that home, right? The second thing that I think is really important in terms of protecting your assets is that you really have to think about homeowners policy takes care of a lot of things, but a lot of people experience water damage, right?
Right.
And for some people, sudden burst of pipe is typically included in a homeowner's policy. But what if you experience a slow leak behind the wall as a result of this event? There's not an implosion or explosion of pipe, and a few weeks down the line, you start to see that there's some water there. If you don't have the right endorsements and coverage, you could be in a world of financial hurt because you're at home. So, we're trying to get people to close. We do want them to have the most competitive price homeowners policy. This is not the asset that you shortcut. You really want to have a conversation about what am I purchasing, what would it cost to rebuild, what kind of scenarios happen in the region that you're in, very different in Florida versus what happens here in Texas, and have that conversation with your insurance agent. Don't let someone else manage your insurance policy and your insurance choices. That's a conversation you need to be invested in.
Let's ask our good friend April Gordon of April Gordon Insurance Agency. She, like Dina, they didn't know that they're going to be licensed in Florida the second quarter of the year.
Absolutely.
They know, but they know now.
They don't learn today.
We want to take a few business trips there too. They have beautiful beaches.
Okay,
really
it's not
like
about
to see some properties there.
I travel by myself. I don't need no company.
Yeah, you seemed really excited about your trip to Florida last.
That's right.
I'm sure it was all business.
I had great meetings and great restaurants. Thank you, Jesus.
We really had a good meeting. Yeah.
So, Abe, when you have those conversations, they have to be brutal. I mean, for the consumer, they need to understand what they need to do to protect their assets. Do a lot of consumers have a hard time embracing what they need to do to protect their assets?
Well, obviously, there's a sense of urgency when you're purchasing a home.
Right.
And there are some decisions that can be delayed, in terms of like adding endorsements, because you do want to be able to get them to close. And if they're constrained financially, what I say to them is that this is not a one-time conversation. I'm going to tell you what you need to know. I'm going to advise you as your insurance consultant, but we can come back and have this conversation. They may not want to include all those endorsements in the closing. In order to meet the the ratios they need, they may say, you know what, April, I'm going to let my lender cover the cost of the initial policy. I'll come back to you and I'll pay for those endorsements in cash.
Oh, wow.
So things like that can occur. It should be at least an annual conversation, and there should be inflation protection on the policy. So the house that you buy for $450,000 at replacement cost this year may cost $460,000 to replace next year.
I never thought about that part of it when you get the original insurance, because the cost to replace it is going to go up year by year, just like the appraisal value is going to go up year by year.
Well, just the cost of lumber had skyrocketed last year.
Yeah.
So
and the last thing is that when you make improvements to your home, oftentimes there are discounts associated with improvements to your home. If you upgrade your HVAC, if you replace the roof. As a matter of fact, it could become a hindrance if you don't let us know that you replaced the roof, let's say at 15 years. You can see the premium continually increase in your policy, but when you call your agent and say, hey, we've updated the electrical, we've updated the plumbing, we've updated the HVAC, oh, and by the way, we put in a new roof, I need to have that information because I can save you big money. I may be able to shop another policy, etc. So it is a relationship. As much as we say you have to consult and take the advice of the real estate agent, Mac knows what mortgage product he's going to recommend based upon what he knows about your financials. Your insurance agent is the person to talk to. We don't need to talk to our friend about what policy they have.
That's right.
We need to figure out what you're interested in and what you want to protect.
All right. So, Abe, how to get in contact with you before I go on our break and kick you out the studio?
Oh, well, they can always call me at 713-680-2178. They can reach me on Facebook, and they can email me at avril.gordon@goosehead.com.
That's our good friend April Gordon, who is a wonderful friend, former co-host of the Real Estate U Show, and an amazing human being who deals with Mac in spite of himself.
Is that the problem? Joyfully. I deal with you joyfully.
Whatever.
On the other hand,
Yeah, well, I'm like a smooth drink that you have to deal with. I'm E.L. Craig, they're not. This is the Real Estate U Show.
Did he I'm as smooth as whiskey is?
That's what I was thinking.
That was the intended
I'm
audience.
choked up here. I'm about to fall out of my chair.
That's an aspiration.
so deep at this point. I've been sitting here listening just real quietly, and I just couldn't do it anymore, right? It was just like, oh my God, this is getting way too loaded in here.
There's a shift.
Are you sure you're drinking water over there? Because I'm not so sure you are.
Y'all are hurting my feelings.
Oh my God, it's his birthday. We forgot.
You hurt my feelings. But most people
and you know how sensitive he is, right?
Okay,
and you know the brain's been bad a long time.
The depth of my sensitivity is legendary.
The very shallow depth.
Thank you.
We've missed her.
Yeah.
We've missed her.
Yeah, thank you. Angel.
Okay, this is the Real Estate U Show at REUworldwide.com. We are here each and every Saturday of 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central. I am joined in the studio by them people. I'm A.E.L. Craig. They are not. We're going to take a break, pay some bills. April, thank you.
Thanks, April.
Some more.
It was my pleasure.
Information.
All right.
Thanks so much.
Every realtor is just a ninja in a blazer.
She does have on.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Nina with My Mortgage Inc., and I am your mortgage pro. I'm originally from Dominican Republic. We speak also Spanish. I've been in the business for about 15 years. I am licensed currently in Texas. The company is licensed in about 28, 29 states. So I can honestly tell you that I serve all types of clients, from the blue collar to luxury homes. I mean, everybody is a client. There's no exceptions to the rule. If you do not qualify, we will help you qualify. My favorite part is having the client get the satisfaction of their first home and telling them that they're approved and giving them the keys for them to go in their home. That's the most satisfying part about my job. Once again, my name is Jennifer Nina with My Mortgage Pro. Call me now.
Are you ready to increase your cash flow to be who you really are and do whatever it is that you love doing? Join me, Denise Hadnot, as I bring Wealth Matters to the Real Estate U Show. Every Saturday, we'll have a segment discussing wealth building by way of real estate. We will have weekly tips on how to improve your personal economy as well as your business economy. Wealth Matters Saturdays on the Real Estate U Show here at 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Hey, yo, Crane, the Real Estate U Show. I'd like to introduce you to Jennifer Nina of Real Estate U Florida. We've joined forces, Texas and Florida, to expand the Real Estate U Show network. It's a worldwide multimedia show. Jennifer speaks Spanish. I speak tequila. But we just try to make things happen across the country. We're licensed in 36 states to be able to bring mortgages and title services to you worldwide on the Global Live Network. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you, EO.
Yeah, so, you know, she didn't bring any tequila with her, so I don't know if they have problems. Yeah.
Well, that's your job.
But, you know, tune in, 11 a.m. Eastern Time.
Every Saturday.
10 Central. I'm E.O. Crane. She is not.
I'm Jennifer Nina, your mortgage pro.
My name is Averill Gordon with Averill Gordon Insurance Agency located here in Houston, Texas. I'm super excited to be the host of the insurance segment on the Real Estate U Show on 91.1 FM. Each week I'm going to talk to you about protecting your assets. How do I protect you, your family, and your business as you continue to grow and evolve? So I look forward to hosting the show with you. I look forward to the conversations. And I look forward to once again protecting your assets.
Okay, bills are paid. Now I have the general in the studio. General Gerald G.G. Hatter of the Armed Forces. The Armed Forces.
Here we go. I told you, didn't I?
The United States of Short People.
You know what? There is a.
You're not going to put up with that, are you?
I'm not going
Put
to
your
put up
headphones.
with
You
it.
gotta put your headphones on so you can hear them in Florida. So because they were saying hello,
Hey,
Gigi.
Mama.
What's
going on, Gigi?
Hey. Who's
Nice to
this?
see your
Oh,
lovely
hey, ladies.
queen face.
Hey.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah.
Good, thanks, and you?
They short too. Whatever. Okay.
Whatever. You know, short people are mighty.
Mighty short.
Yeah,
mighty damn short.
Oh, Lord. He didn't use my own thing against me. I will not stand for it.
So Gigi is today's guest on Dina's Realtor Corner. So I don't have nothing to do with that. So Carlos, take me off the screen and let Dina and Gigi
give the
and
people's
Matt
eyes a
and
rest.
all them. Let's give this. Set me free. Okay.
Welcome, Gigi.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Now, we were talking the other day, and we talk often about different things that are going on. What have you been noticing as a trend lately that you've been challenged over?
Oh, man, the shortage of inventory. Because, I mean, we're in multiple offer situations out here in Houston. Appraisers can't keep up with us. I mean, we just have some of everything going on. And now with the freeze, most recently, we're going to have a shortage of our contractors.
True.
And we were already dealing with a shortage of wood. So, like, we are on fire out here. This is all to say this is a good thing. I'm happy. I'm excited that we have shortages. I'm happy that our market is robust, and you know that Houston is on fire right now, and I get to be a part of it.
Thank you.
With you.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know about that other dude over there.
It is his birthday after all, but still.
But that doesn't mean we have to be nice to him.
Yeah, do damn.
He doesn't. He really likes it when people are like, "Oh, hey, EL." You should see him. You should see him. And he'll be walking around double-fisted anywhere else. I have pictures of it, so you can't lie. Double-fisted with his drinks, walking around.
Well, especially after he was released from whiskey prison.
Oh, Lord. The floodgates open. I think everybody should just, like, invest their money in stock for bourbon and whiskey. Yeah. We'd all be rich.
Yeah. It's going to blow up now that EL can drink again. But Gigi, back on, do you prepare your buyers and sellers due to these delays that you mentioned? What do you say to them when they go into a transaction?
Oh, I definitely remind them, hey, we need to work diligently to find a place that you know you really love. Let's not have to go back and forth 3 or 4 times. We really want to be aggressive with our search, number one, and always be on the lookout for the kind of home that you want in the area that you want. So I try to pinpoint them and get them in the right direction. And then more importantly, I let them know, say, hey, the market is really aggressive right now. We're going to have to be able to put in a strong offer, you know, because these lowball offers are just not going around like they used to.
It's not flying, is it?
You know, they're just not flying.
Yeah.
And I think that's important for them to know as well. And then just committing to the process and being okay with, you know, the emotional part of it, because you might not win every bid. I mean, every offer might not work out in your favor. So you have to be able to have a little bit of, you know, compromise and be willing to make it a win-win for both sides of in the party.
And Jennifer and Ingrid in Florida, what are the challenges that y'all are facing during this time?
I could say the same exact thing that you guys are really experiencing right now. There's not enough inventory, and I wanted to also touch on the condos and things and what's happening. The best opportunity for our clients is to really get them out of South Florida so they can be in a beautiful home, you know, and be comfortable. Appraisals, I mean, they're basically, even before you get to the contract, asking, can we do 5,000 or 10,000 over appraisal value? Is your buyer willing to do this? They're literally asking you these things. So my next thing is short sales coming. That's the big thing that we've been talking about here. We're feeling the same thing. You know, we just got to keep our clients, calm and confident, and do what we do as real estate professionals.
I guess that's key with anyone in this industry. If you have any experience behind you, and if you don't, and you're listening and trying to learn, that is key to educate your client on what to expect. That helps keep the anxiety under control for the most part when you know why there are delays. How important do you think communication is, Jennifer, with what you do?
Communication is the key. You always have to give expectations to the client. And our expectations constantly change because of timelines in the underwriting department, the contracts. Everybody now wants 30 days. Well, sometimes I have when she puts an offer on one of the clients to her, her question, can we do a 5-day contract? So it's always communication between all parties, real estate, client, lender. It's the must.
Thank you.
I see that the sellers are having expectations of getting loan commitments in 7 days. That's the thing, is they're trying to push and in this market, it's not going to happen. And I don't want to put buyer's deposit at risk because of that. So I'll walk away from it now that I'm really going through all this stuff. So expectation is important. Communicating with the lender, tag teaming, being there for them. My phone blows up all night long.
Yes.
I'll sit there, and the other day, I'll sit for 2 hours waiting for the clear to close. That's where I'm at. I'm in it.
And I think we all are. Gigi, do you find yourself, like when it comes close to the third-party financing approval, close to expiring, do you feel the need to reach out to the lender at that time, or you just trust the lender, or how do you handle that?
You don't trust any. You can't just trust. I love my lenders. No, for real, because they get caught up. They have other files and more, their mortgage company is going, But I want to know so that I can make sure I communicate what's going on with my buyers or my sellers, because I still check up on, if I'm the seller, I want to know what the buyers, needed to their file. Are they through underwriting? What part in the process are they in? And what are the expectations to move forward? I do make those calls, and I think that it makes my sellers and my buyers feel comfortable that I know what's going on.
And I agree with that. I appreciate it, right? Yeah. Because, like you said, I've got other files going on. Have that date on my calendar. I just don't, right?
Yeah.
And, but I think the best way to mitigate that is just do a really good job up front. That's what I've tried to do, in my career, is job up front. That there's nothing likely to happen that would cause that file to get not approved from a credit standpoint.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then also my biggest issue in the last 2 deals were how long it took to get the appraisal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, because that could really throw the whole deal off. It's not, if they can't get to the point where they can negotiate any differences, not appraise.
That's
or,
right.
Of course, when they appraise, everybody moves forward. But, if that appraiser is not giving up the credit or couldn't find the value in it, then we got to go back to the drawing board sometimes to start to negotiate the differences that that might be needed.
One thing about Gigi, and I asked her that question, but I knew full well her response because she is on top of her game. She is part of my sister as well, and these are the kind of realtors and professionals, Mac, the girls in Florida, that we want on our team because they're on top of their game, keeping track of these deadlines. If somebody misses a deadline and something unfortunately doesn't work out for whatever reason, you're talking thousands of dollars in earnest money to be lost, not to mention other expenses a client has already, inspections, appraisal fees, etc.
Yes.
It starts to add up, and it's a huge loss if the contract can work out because of that. So, good job, Gigi.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Gigi.
Yeah. So this is the real estate, real estate U show.
Don't get choked up.
I was a little taken aback this year. Dina and Dina's Realtor Corners kind of scared the hell out of me, but she did a wonderful job. Okay, so
what scared me was when Jennifer and Ingrid talked about you doing the limbo last time.
That's what I need to see. Can you share your screens and let us know what that looks like?
They weren't there. See, watch it. They weren't there.
What?
They weren't there when I was doing the limbo and salsa. They weren't even there.
I will always take pictures.
Yeah, I don't need no damn company. Y'all know that, okay?
Okay, we'll just have to hire our own person to get our footage next time. Now we know.
IVL Crane. They are not. This has been Dina's Realty Corner, and Mac, next time. Mac, I need you to look into the camera, because when Dina's Realty Corner is going on, everybody's looking at the side of your head, and instead of you looking into the camera, not that anybody wants to see your face, but I need you to look into the camera. See, right there, do it again.
This is my best.
He wants to show you that he dyed his hair.
Yeah, he's trying to give you a profile.
Yeah.
No, he dyed his hair? I can't tell. I can't tell that he got Miss Claire all in his hair.
Oh, Lord. Let's just
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. This is the Real Estate U Show. I am E.L. Crane, and all these other people are not. All right? You always have to know that we're each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Central, at REUworldwide.com. We're joined in the studio by the magnificent, the delightful, the amazingly wonderful Mac Blankenship.
I knew that was coming.
He gave all of that? Walking through the door.
And then we have the rest of the people, the short people. They're here too. So, because if you don't, Mac and I are the only guy, 9 people with the segments, and the studio is 2 guys, 7 women. Mac and I are outnumbered and outflanked. Pray for us. Okay, I'm E.L. Crane. They're not. We're going to take a break, pay some bills. Gigi's going to show some homes. Look, we got to clear the clothes. And you go and apply for a Kohl's card to save 20% on a $50 purchase.
I know. Crazy. Right? I know that's happened to me.
That's happened.
It's like you did
that
what?
Is totally happened. That is totally happened.
Yes.
Well, I love it. They call you. They're walking in Best Buy. They say, Mac, Best Buy's got this great sale today. Do you think we could go ahead and put get a card and put a refrigerator on it? No.
No. Unless you want to live in the back seat of your car. Okay. On that note, we're going to take a break, pay some bills, and you're going to show houses in the roads?
Westview.
Westview, the same. That's right. That's right. There we go.
Same thing.
So this is our good friend Gigi Hatter, the General of the United States, short of America. Anyway.
Wapadapa. I'm going to send you that to you. I'm going to send Wapadapa to you. Right?
Yeah.
And we want you to chime in next week with your execute contract.
There you go.
Cha-chang.
All right.
We lost Jennifer here for a second.
No problem.
Bye, Gigi.
Bye.
Hey.
Commercials and go and stuff like that. So we're going to take a commercial break. We're going to come back, and we got a surprise for you, ladies in Florida, as well as Dina and Mac. And see, I already know what the surprise is because I am the surprise. Anyway.
I'm not getting that. Not at all.
Take a break, Carla.
Are you ready to increase your cash flow to be who you really are and do whatever it is that you love doing? Join me, Denise Hadnot, as I bring Wealth Matters to the Real Estate U Show. Every Saturday, we'll have a segment discussing wealth building by way of real estate. We will have weekly tips on how to improve your personal economy as well as your business economy. Wealth Matters Saturdays on the Real Estate U Show here at 91.1 FM, The Boss.
I'm E.L. Crane of the Real Estate U Show. I'd like to introduce you to Jennifer of Real Estate U Florida. We've joined forces, Texas and Florida, to expand the Real Estate U Show network. It's a worldwide multimedia show. Jennifer speaks Spanish. I speak tequila. But we just try to make things happen across the country. We're licensed in 36 states to be able to bring mortgages and title services to you on the Global Live Network. Welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you,
Yeah, so she didn't bring any tequila with her, so I don't know what the damn problem is. Yeah.
Well, that's your job.
But tune in, 11 a.m. Eastern Time.
Every Saturday.
10 Central. I'm E.L. Crane. She is not.
I'm Nina. You're a mortgage pro.
My name is Averill Gordon with Averill Gordon Insurance Agency located here in Houston, Texas. I'm super excited to be the host of the insurance segment on the Real Estate U Show on 91.1 FM. Each week I'm going to talk to you about protecting your assets. How do I protect you, your family, and your business as you continue to grow and evolve? So I look forward to hosting the show with you. I look forward to the conversations, and I look forward to once again protecting your assets each week.
Hello, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties and co-host of the RU Worldwide, which airs every Saturday, 10 to 1 Central Standard Time. Tune in each week to Realtor Corner with me as we share important information that will help you on your real estate journey. Look forward to seeing you there. And in the meantime, if you need anything real estate related, you can always get a hold of me at 832-646-9054. Dina Salazar, Platinum One Properties.
Okay, I'm E.L. Crane, and they are stalking me with birthday stuff. Okay, yes, I blessed them with the birth of me many years ago.
If I recall correctly, you said that was an immaculate.
Exactly. Well, actually, the true story is my mother told me I barely made it.
An immaculate?
Immaculate conception.
Or an accident conception?
Well, she went with accident. I'm going with immaculate. My mother told me I barely made it. She was so much wrong with that. If I wouldn't have went out with your father that last time, you would not be here. Don't tell child that.
Well, no wonder you like whiskey.
Man, I'll tell you, child. I'm still recovering from that statement that woman made to me years ago. You know, been burdened for years. Now, this is what most people don't know. And Mac, I'm going to give you some fodder, just for you. Legal name. My legal name, because Tish knows my legal name. All right, my legal name, ladies and gentlemen, because my mother was mad at my father when I was born. Probably because he's the original EL. Let's go with that. All right. My official legal name in the birth records of Los Angeles County in Los Angeles, California, my name is Baby. Baby. My name is Baby Crane in the official records of Los Angeles County. You look it up. It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true. That is, yes.
I don't believe him.
We gotta get
Hey, so
That's not what he said the other day.
yeah. My legal name is Baby. So it's not my
I
fault.
think it's the mystery man.
It was my mother and father's issues back then, not me.
I'm not calling you baby.
Please don't. Okay, I'm just letting you know that on my birth, there was a what would they call it? An impasse between my parents. So
That might just be a whole made-up story. That EL's just having some sort of midlife crisis.
Yeah.
that's a true story.
Everybody start calling him baby.
No.
It would be life crisis.
No. Yeah. Watch this here. My sister still teases me about it to this day. Hey, Baby Crane.
I mean to tell you, I'd never heard that story.
Yeah. Only a handful of people. Now, the world knows.
The truth comes out.
And that he's the baby of all of them.
Yes.
I am
What,
the
7?
baby. 7?
You is the baby.
No. I'm one of 15 children, sweetie.
15?
I'm one of 15 children.
What?
Yes. So,
Mama got,
What's wrong with it?
Mama
So-
got me beat.
So now that I have ingratiated you with the story of my being, we have something we want to play in honor of an event that we have. Come on, Carlos. Okay, these are the kind of things that we do here at the Real Estate U Show with the RMG Collective, and that's what separates us in the marketplace. Those are some of the things that we're going to be doing down in South Florida as well. And because as we ingratiate ourselves in multiple markets, it's going to allow us to extend our brand of the Real Estate U Show and some of the things that we do here. And on that note, we have our lifestyle correspondent, professional, who saves everything for the last with whatever. Okay, she's trying to teach me to be a better person.
It's not working, is it? No.
It's hard work.
I'm doing pretty good, I think. Okay, I'm giving myself a sense.
I bet the odds are really long on that, right? If you were betting man, I'm thinking 1,001, maybe 10,001.
A self-assessment. My self-assessment is I'm doing wonderful. My self-assessment.
Good luck with that, Tish.
So, Miss Tish Sotelo, she handles the lifestyle, and she's going to, one of the things she's going to be doing, she's going to be going down to South Florida to get with Ingrid and Jennifer to do filming at the different builders and different lifestyle components, stuff like that. And then, Jennifer, we got that restaurant, y'all took me to the boatyard? Got to go to the boatyard. Got to go to the boatyard. So,
awesome food.
Yeah, the boatyard was amazing.
Was it?
Yeah, because you got floor to ceiling windows, you got the yachts by, you got the yachts.
What kind of food? What kind of food?
Seafood and steaks.
Seafood?
Steaks, stuff like that. And then, what was that other place? The lobster.
I cannot remember the name of it, but it's the most amazing seafood that I've eaten in a very long time.
Really? Oh, I love seafood. Yeah.
It was great. It melted in your mouth.
Yeah. Wow. And it was just the ambiance at all these places and stuff like that because of all the scenery with the water backdrops and the boats and stuff like that. It was really nice. Okay. So, hey, Madam Lifestyle, what you got going on over there?
It's all about you.
Oh, I like that.
Yes. All about EL.
Thank you so much. I'm glad Mac understands that.
So, in honor of EL's birthday, wanted to do something that was about him. So, he loves, does everyone know what he loves to drink?
Whiskey.
Yes. Whiskey. And how long did you not drink whiskey?
16 months.
16 months.
16 months.
But he's been released.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about whiskey.
Let my people go.
Yeah.
And
whiskey fixes everything.
Yes,
whiskey
it does.
fixes everything. And this was pretty amazing because this was like a history lesson for me. And I was like, wow. So last night we went to dinner and he went down the Whiskey River at Mastro Steakhouse.
I mean, that's like the Mississippi, right? Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It was so nice. We sat in the whiskey bar area, and they have a very exclusive whiskey bar area. Yes. And you can take all kinds of flights, and they have so many different whiskey bourbons, scotches, all kinds. I mean, a book.
Yes.
It's like a book.
A leather-bound book.
Wow. A leather-bound book, and oh my gosh, and many various price points. Am I right?
Extraordinary price points.
Extraordinary price points. Good. And we learned that yesterday evening. So we're going to talk about a couple of whiskey bourbons because what Kaylee said, she liked whiskey bourbons.
Yes.
Am I right? Okay. So we're going to talk about a couple of whiskey bourbons. I had great help from Total Wine. Brandon at Total Wine was very helpful over in the Med Center. So this was great. So we're going to start off with something that typically gets a bad rap, right? Apparently, Texas whiskeys don't get a great rap.
No, they do not.
But apparently, this one is new, coming, and it's on the rise. It's called Still Austin. So this one here, it's made in Austin. It's also called, which I thought you would love, The Musician.
I like that.
I thought you would like that a lot. Yeah. And I think it's something Brandon said, it's one to really watch out for.
Watch out for.
And give it a try, right?
Oh, yeah.
I would say, I'm looking at that book, leather-bound book, I would say this is a good price point. It ranges approximately $40 a bottle. And they do have it at Total Wine over there. And so we're going to try it. And what he expressed to me is that you want to try first neat.
Yes.
Before you actually start utilizing it to make, your cocktails and everything. And I do want to say this is for everyone that is 21 years and older.
There you go.
So I got to make that disclaimer. This is not for anyone under 21. So we are all here and drink responsibly. So
I ain't doing that.
Dina, if you can help me, we're going to try this one, right? So we're going to kind of start with our kind of new Texas whiskey before we go into our elevated ones.
Yes.
Elevated ones. I think you're speaking specifically to price. Is that right?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh, taste too, then.
And location.
Yes.
And location.
Thank you.
Are you going to taste it?
I'm going to try it.
Okay.
You're going to taste the
And I'm
alcohol
gonna
with no
say this,
alcohol.
I have not had.
I'm going to pour 2 for myself, 1 for Jennifer, and 1 for Ingrid.
We're here drooling. This is not fair.
There you go. Do you guys drink whiskey?
We're here like we're about to drink it with you.
There you go. And I've never
about to
had
drink it with
whiskey, but I would like to say if we could smell it, what do you think?
I can't smell.
Yeah,
But we know he can't smell.
Oh, he has COVID.
But we can smell for him.
There you go.
What do you think?
I'm not a whiskey drinker, so I don't know what I'm smelling for.
Hey, look, this is good.
Smooth?
It's not, it has a little bite,
Yeah.
but not a heavy bite.
Yeah. Yeah. It's supposed to have a little bite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Dina may choose to disagree with that assessment.
Now, I am not a whiskey drinker, but I would say the same thing. I thought it was smooth
Yeah.
for my first time drinking a brown liquor.
Yeah.
Never had one before. I thought it was pretty smooth. And Dina said,
Dina just bit into a cactus. Oh, she's crying over here.
Give her another. Give her another.
You got to
She's just
shake it
getting
off like
started.
rainwater and keep on moving.
it was burning. Okay, our next one is going to be this one. It's called the Redemption. And this is a high rye bourbon. So
Well, EL could use a lot of that.
this one? Redemption.
The redemption.
Redemption.
Yeah.
So this one is distilled in Indiana, right? So there's different...
Which is close to Kentucky.
Which is close. So we're getting closer. Okay, I want to say the taste profile of this one is classic sweet backbone of bourbon with strong high notes of rye spice to add to the vanilla and caramel flavors of the whiskey.
That's right.
Great for sipping or classic cocktails. So they recommended using this one. You want something that is going to be more high rye when you're making your old fashions,
Yes.
which he loves. Okay, so we're going to try this one.
Okay.
Dina,
What
thank
goes
you.
in the old fashioned, EL?
Either whiskey or bourbon.
And while Dina's
Dina, I didn't know you were a skilled bartender.
Hey, she handling up over
she's
here.
handling it up.
Yeah.
While
Hey, you know, if things go bad in real estate, Dina, you know?
And swish it. Is that how you're supposed to drink it?
Oh yeah, EL. How do you taste? What's the tasting?
How do you taste it? You're supposed to keep it in the back of your.
No. It's a slow drain.
Okay.
It's a slow drain. You don't do it quick because we'll call 911. It's a slow drain. It's a sip. Just like think in terms of when you take that first taste of hot coffee or hot tea. It's just a sip to get your palate to understand the taste of it. Then how much you embrace it is up to you and your capacity. Me, I can sit there and drink whiskey all day long, but that's just me.
I'm sitting here trying to taste it.
Okay, perfect. So how we're here with the Redemption, the high rye.
Yeah, because Mac is going to redeem himself.
We're
before
gonna
the
try
day's
this
over.
one. Okay. Now the other one seemed like it was more
Rich.
yeah.
Yeah, this is sweeter, a little toned down. Yeah, so it's different for sure.
This is very strong to me.
But it's sweeter though.
I have a complaint.
What's the complaint?
Where my drink?
Right here.
We're drinking on your behalf.
How do I
We're
get
on
it?
your behalf.
There you go.
Your favorite drink.
Can you sip? I can pour. There you go.
Okay, how was it?
How'd that taste?
How did that one taste?
What do you think,
try that
EL?
one?
Did you try it?
I did.
No, this is a good one to make an old fashioned with right
Yeah.
here. This is what you make good old fashioned with.
Yeah, the other one, you think the other one, the Still Austin, was better just to sip if you're going to try?
Yeah, Austin is a sipper.
Dino?
This is a mixer.
Terrible.
I want to know what Dina thinks.
Yeah.
Tastes like a skunk pooped in my A skunk pooped with fire.
Oh my gosh.
tell this is our real estate youth lifestyle moment.
Poops and
Skunk and fire. That just does not a good combination at all.
It made me sweat.
Oh my God.
See, this is why I tell women who have children, one drink too many. That's what a child is.
She's blushing
Yes,
over there. Look up.
it definitely puts a little hair on your chest. For sure. And your back. I thought it was smooth, but I think I like the first one. Agree as the
It's a
sipping.
sipper. It's a sipper.
So we spoke about. He said this would be great for old fashioned. So to make an old fashioned, this is when he's like, I need filthy cherries. Okay, filthy cherries.
Filthy cherries.
Let me show you these nice, beautiful. Now these
Wow.
are the ones these are the classic cherries that you would want to use. Okay, Lux Ardo. They're filthy, nasty, dirty, but yet so yummy.
Yes, they are. They're sweet.
They're
Let me
sweet.
tell you, I've never, until EL came to Florida, I have never tasted one.
Did you
Them
try
things
it?
Are
Yes, you tried
so
it.
amazing. Oh my God.
Yes,
Why do they call them nasty?
Filthy cherries.
filthy.
They
Filthy.
are enriched and they're sweeter than your normal cherry.
Yeah.
We're just not gonna just
where
look
they
at it.
come
We're
from?
gonna pop
Where
it
they come
up
from?
in.
One
The
of
cherries is how they ferment.
Let's see if I can pop
yeah,
this open.
yeah, kind of like a banana gets sweeter as it gets riper, sort of the same concept.
And these are Italiano,
Oh, very nice.
and they
Pour
are.
that in the drink?
Yes, in the old
And
fashioned.
guess what? These Lux Ardo, filthy, nasty, dirty, yummy cherries, come at a nice price point of $20 for this size sharp, and we're looking at a.
EL's got the 20 bucks,
I
right?
got the 20.
EL's got the
We're
20.
gonna. I don't know if I could pop it open.
Here.
I don't think they have that here in South Florida.
Yes, they do, because I had old fashions while I was there.
So within that,
I've never seen them though.
so you'll use your high rye bourbon, which is going to be a sweeter bourbon, and you're going to use sugar,
Yes.
a little bit of water,
Yes.
and you're going to use bitters, right? So these are the traditional bitters here. You can see these here.
Yep.
Let me go. My angles. Gotta hit them angles right. Angles. There we go. Right there. The traditional bitters. Now, if you are just kind of you're not at a bar, you don't really know how to do the orange peel, right? They have the orange bitters that you can utilize
Yes.
for the orange bitters. And EL is going to craft us up an old fashioned here.
I can do that.
Are you?
Where my little
I didn't have your sugar.
What you looking for?
the sticks
The sticks?
or toothpicks?
Can I give you a straw?
Straw.
That finger.
Or
Can you whip your finger?
With your finger.
I got a straw.
Give me a straw.
Yeah, get a straw.
He's got to do it like by the book.
Okay,
Right.
I got a
Don't
straw.
be upsetting me around here.
Let's do this.
And you know what's really cool because, as y'all can tell, I'm not a whiskey
go.
drinker, but
There's a shot.
many men love whiskey, and they buy homes and close
That's
on
right.
deals, and I think
Yes.
this is a good education. Thank you.
Oh
for
my
this,
gosh.
because I wouldn't know what to buy.
And it's something
Yes, I know.
different, possibly,
Nice
right?
welcome
To
home gift.
add to your open houses, your luxury showcases, for
Yeah.
sure.
Gift basket.
Gift
Yeah.
baskets, like always, like we talked about, like let's remember, all of our clients. Of course, a lot of times we have champagne, but that would be a nice little twist to have like a whiskey flight tasting, right?
Oh,
to
yeah.
get those gentlemen out there to be able to like come with their wives to say see the
Exactly.
properties, just say, hey, we're
Exactly.
doing a whiskey flight and a wine, bubbles and whiskey, something like that.
That sounds great.
Something different, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I also wanted to share, like, when you have your whiskey, you want to drink it in a beautiful glass. So I brought these beautiful Jonathan Adler cocktail glasses.
Yes.
Nice.
They're stunning.
Take one out and show us.
Absolutely.
You gotta look good when
Because,
you get drunk.
you have to look good, right? So these
Wow.
are beautiful, right?
That is.
Yeah, that is awesome.
Very nice.
Yes.
These are very elegant. They have their own website. You can go to jonathanadler.com, and he has all kinds of different home. I brought this as well. They have this. I brought the vodka one, but they have whiskey and they have gin. This is just something cool to add to your bar because you want your bar to be a place that you want to frequent.
Yes.
It's a conversation area. So add some like different art also to your bar. You can add photos, like just add some cool photos, some nostalgic photos. I like doing like black and white photos and placing them in a frame and just having them different places. You can go back into like the 50s and find like some nostalgic photos, maybe someone drinking whiskey, and frame it and put it on your bar. So it's really, really nice. So,
idea.
I had my old fashioned and I got my dirty cherries. I'm a happy man.
how is it?
It's good.
Well, happy birthday then.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Birthday to EL.
Happy birthday to me.
I have one more.
We got one more?
One more. And this is pretty much the exquisite bottle. And the reason why, because it is, first of all, it's Kentucky.
Yep.
That's right.
See the horse? Okay, and this one is called, it's Bottled in Bond. Okay, who knows about Bottled in Bond?
I don't.
Okay, EL, do you want to tell us about it? Or
Go ahead.
Okay. So essentially, Bottled in Bond was an act, right? So it's an act of 1897. And this was an act, basically, first of all, it's American made. So back in the day, they were, I would maybe say like bootleggers, right? We're trying to use things to make it seem like whiskey, but it wasn't. They were adding like all kinds of iodine, tobacco to bring the color to it, right? So they got together with this act and did what?
They actually qualify what is whiskey and bourbon, because you'll learn about Bottled and Bond at the Whiskey and Bourbon Museum in Louisville, Kentucky.
So yeah, early on, before we had regulations in many different areas, they would put manufacturers put whatever in whiskey, food, milk. It just didn't matter.
Yeah. So that was like, just to think about the history with whiskey, that it just kind of made like, this is kind of sexy.
200 or 300 years old.
Do they really? That's amazing.
The work whiskey and bourbon, and yes, especially at the Louisville Whiskey and Bourbon Museum.
I would find that interesting. Yeah.
As well, while I tell you some local...
Dina's not. Dina's good. Like, I'm good.
So that one, she's going to give us a little sample.
Okay,
but first of all, show the bottle.
Okay, show the bottle. But see that we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back and finish with Tish lifestyle. All right.
Oh, see nice other cities in the surrounding areas, as well as nationwide and sometimes internationally. I'm so excited to share all of this hot new stuff with you. Join me every Saturday on the REU Lifestyle segment.
Hey, DJ Mike from Diamond, Texas. Join me Saturday nights at 8 o'clock right here on 91.1 FM The Boss. Count the top Texas record songs that are packing the dance floors all over Texas. You'll hear new songs, rewind some older ones, and find out what your favorite singers are playing in your area. It's Dance Time in Texas, DJ Mike, Saturday nights, 8 o'clock, right here at 91.1 FM The Boss. For more details, follow DJ Mike on Facebook or Dance Time in Texas.
Hi, my name is Averill Gordon. Averill Gordon Insurance Agency, located here in Houston, Texas. I'm super excited to be the host of the insurance segment on the Real Estate U Show on 91.1 FM. Each week, I'm going to talk to you about protecting your assets. How do I protect you, your family, and your business as you continue to grow and evolve? So I look forward to hosting this with you. I look forward to patience, and I'm looking forward to protecting your assets each week.
Hello, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties. Worldwide, which airs every Saturday, 10 to 1 Central Standard Time. Tune in each week as we share important information that will help you on your real estate journey. Look forward to seeing you there. And in the meantime, if you need anything real estate related, you can always get a hold of me at 832-646-9054. Dina Salazar, Platinum One Properties.
Okay, bills paid, and everybody in the studio is drunk except me. So before we continue, Jennifer, Ingrid, REU Florida, thank you. We love you. We miss you. We have a lot of things going on. They're starting the education down there.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, they're starting the education down there. We're setting all that up. The lady I met with, I told Tisha a little bit about it. So we're going to set up those training programs. Ingrid is going to be getting with the education that we're going to be educating home buyers in Florida. And as I said, Dina and April, they didn't know they was getting a license in Florida, but they are.
There you go. There you go.
So you ladies have a wonderful afternoon. Ingrid, try to behave yourself and give your baby girl our absolute best because as we know, she's going to have surgery. But we are with you and we support you, and your baby girl is going to come out of this flying colors.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay?
Absolutely.
So
you have
take
our
care.
love and our prayers.
Yes, you do. So you take care, and Ingrid, stay away from the microphone.
Bye, guys.
Bye. So that's REU Florida. So now we're going to finish up Lifestyles with Tish. That's Globally Tish.
That's Globally Tish.
That's Globally Tish. You know, she threatened me with violence if I didn't say Globally Tish. I'm just letting you people know because she had, don't let that look fool you. Don't let that look fool you. That's mean as a rattlesnake. I'm just letting you know. Okay, I have experienced the heat. And Dina, she know better. Everybody thinks she's nice and sweet. No. The sweetest person in the studio happens to be me.
Have another drink, Dina.
Just to tolerate all that, yeah.
Have another drink.
So, come on, Miss Globally Tish.
So, EL said we had to try these filthy, dirty, nasty, yummy cherries.
Yes.
So, here we are. We're all,
Just run it down
Tina,
my
Mac,
finger.
and I, we're going to try
Ready?
it. Let's go.
What do you say?
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yeah. So I don't know what it soaked in, but they soaked it in something, and it just really brought out the sugar.
They fermented with brown sugar.
Okay.
And
you can't go wrong with sugar and cherries.
Exactly.
You can't.
But it's brown sugar, and it's actually, believe it or not, whatever the base of Tabasco is.
Really?
Yes.
Vinegar?
No, vinegar is not the base of Tabasco. But whatever, I can't remember the name of it, some kind of wild name. The base of Tabasco and brown sugar is how you get filthy cherries.
Wow.
It's amazing.
You can sit there and eat that whole thing and just be happy as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, I really love how it's still firm.
Yes.
In texture. It's not
Yeah.
mushy.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, because some of the other, the maraschino cherries, they can become a little...
mushy. Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Just like that. But go ahead, Globally Tish.
So we had our last one from Kentucky.
Yes.
This is the Chestnut Farms Bottled in Bond.
Yes.
And we had a great historical lesson there on Bottled in Bond. So we're going to try this one and see how it, there you go, flavor profile there.
A little bite. Has a little bite. Has a little bite. This is not the one that
Dina, like, no.
This is not the one you do old fashions with, okay?
What do you do with it?
This one, sip.
To sip.
And sip slow.
Yeah. Where you actually, what this one is, this is a sip and cigar whiskey.
Okay.
This is just like, just barely dip your tongue
Yeah,
in.
exactly. This is a sip and cigar because basically the cigar is going to take some of the bite away.
Yeah.
You know, the tobacco is going to take some of the bite away.
Yeah.
It's just a sip and cigar.
But I will
This is
say
what
it
you'll
has like
see.
a nice
This is what you'll have at Kentucky Derby.
after.
Okay.
If you go to Kentucky Derby.
Yeah, what you do, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, last time I went to live Kentucky Derby at Churchill Downs, I don't do cigars, but I do the whiskey. All right. But on this particular day, I had to do cigars because who was sponsoring the event was a cigar provider. So no cigar, no drinking. So I had to drink. I had to do a cigar to get my drink on.
Definitely didn't have to hold a gun to your head, did they?
Oh, not at all.
No, not at all. Just a drink. Hey,
all in.
Yeah, easy.
But what people don't understand about whiskey and bourbon or bourbon whiskey,
yeah,
it's an acquired taste. You just can't say I'm a whiskey drinker, I'm a bourbon drinker, or I'm a whiskey bourbon drinker. It is an acquired taste. And everybody's taste is actually different when it comes to whiskey and bourbon. Like what might be sweet to me might be harsh to Dina. Okay?
Yeah.
But there's one thing when I went to the Whiskey and Bourbon Museum in Kentucky. Tennessee honey, oh my lord. Smoothest drink
ever.
You can, taste the honey before you taste the whiskey.
Really?
I think
So
that
when
sounds like it would be nice.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So when I got up, then the whiskey introduced itself.
Hello.
I'm with you. Well, see, these are some of the things. But think about that, as you was talking about, the man as a part of the equation of buying the real estate. What a gift. Ask that question to our real estate professionals. Hey, are you a cigar smoker? Are you a whiskey drinker?
Mm-hmm.
Things like, ask those questions. But even if it's not whiskey or cigars, it might be gin, it might be vodka. You just never know. But these are questions to actually ask the client to have a better connection with them. And I think in terms of, if you connect with the client, you create a dynamic for referrals.
For sure.
So
on a personal level, absolutely.
Exactly, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
So those are the things that you have to take into account.
Yeah.
This is why we've added, there it is. But that's Jim Beam honey. But that's pretty good too.
Is it?
Yes, I heard. But you have to take into account how you can impact relationship building with the client to facilitate new relationships via the referral process. And that's a lot of things. That's why we have the lifestyle. Because we want people to know how they can expand their opportunities based on information
with the people they already know.
Exactly.
That's right. Yeah. And the people they come in contact with every day. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Stuff like that.
And I would say don't be afraid, right? As if you don't have the knowledge about it, go to your local liquor store, go to the Total Wine, their specs, and they love to give education about it. So don't be afraid if this is something you don't know about. Like, I just knew that he loved it, but I didn't really know a lot about it. And I went there, met some great people, and they showed me things behind the glass case, all of the above. Yeah. So don't be afraid. And this is part of just your brand and building your brand, learning about your clients and everything like that. So it's about research.
Yes.
Go out there, find out what your clients like, if they're married, the wife, the child, what they're involved in. So this was amazing, but I do want to share just a couple of local whiskey bars that you can go to.
Yes.
So they have Bayou and Bottle. That is a chic bourbon concept. That one is located in Four Seasons and it's located downtown.
Not for the faint of heart.
No.
Price wise, just let you know. Not for the faint of heart, price wise.
I try to give all kinds of price points here.
I'm just saying. I'm letting you know. The whole thing is, there are some of you that are watching this and listening to this about at the Four Seasons. You're gonna look at that price point and say, "I'm in the wrong damn place."
But it would be a great experience if it's a special event or something like that, a special occasion. Go over there. They have a drink. It's called the Huntsman Luxury Cocktail, and they use a monkey shoulder blended scotch in that drink. And then we have Permission Whiskey and Service by Peter Nolan. That one is located in the Heights on White Oak, and they have outdoor seating there, and it's to be a nice outdoor vibe. And in the Galleria Midtown area, Galleria Highland Village area, there's Boss Cat Kitchen and Libations. It's right there on Westheimer near Mid Lane. Their signature drink, they have a Black Manhattan, and they're using Knobs Creek Rye. And what I like about Boss Cat, they have a beautiful brunch there. As well as if you want to have a private event, they have a beautiful whiskey.
Yes, they do.
Oh, it is
whiskey room.
Stunning. A beautiful whiskey room. Yeah. And of course, you have great old fashions that you can find at Eddie V's.
That's right.
They have a beautiful, and they do a whole smoky wood treatment. So that's all I got for you today with all this yummy whiskey. And I have a open house today. I want to share that.
Yes,
over
absolutely.
At Gin Trans Listing. And it will be in Pearland, and we're doing Bubbles and Bouquets. It's located at 13208 Indigo Creek Lane, and it's from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock p.m. And I would love to see you there. And I'm Tish Sotelo. It's RU Lifestyle at Globally Tish. You can follow.
And give them that address one more time.
Sure. It's 13208 Indigo Creek Lane, Pearland, Texas, 77584. for. So
$399,000, and at that price point, it's not staying long.
It's not going to stay. Y'all
It's
need
not
to show
staying
up
long.
to
You
that.
need to show up, and it's not staying long at all.
yes, so I'm excited to meet everyone there. So come over there and meet me there. I'll have like nice little flower bouquets and some champagne, of course.
That's
great.
Globally Tish.
Yes.
REU Lifestyle. Thank
Yes.
you, Tish. Thank you, Tish.
Always
Nice work, Tish.
pleasure and
Yes.
education.
Thank you
Exactly.
for having me. I love.
Oh yeah, she's a
Love
part of the
lifestyle.
REU network, and she's part of the REU show as our lifestyle correspondent. I mean, she's going to keep you enlightened each and every week, either live in studio or pre-recorded lifestyle components. But that is Globally Tish Sotelo of
Nice
Keller
work.
Williams Memorial. Thanks, Tish.
At Globally Tish Instagram.
There you go. So we're gonna take a break, pay some bills while Mac gets his AA sponsor on the phone.
I thought you were my AA sponsor.
No, I fired you. No, I need one my damn self.
Now, Mac did good. He pushed them all back.
He pushed him away.
Pushed them away.
He pushed him away. But now, Dina, we're going to have to take her. I'm going to take her whiskey drinking with me. Because Dina needs to do better what she's doing. Okay?
Whiskey tour.
Yeah, a whiskey tour. Because she over there, like, that's the look of a wine drinker. You know, she had that whole thing when she just shriveled up like a raisin. That's a wine drinker sampling whiskey.
Oh my gosh. Oh, they also do tours at Still Austin.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, also, what you said, at Total Wine, and Specs for that matter, they have a training room for wine tasting and whiskey sampling and stuff like that. They have a training room in there to introduce you to these different products and stuff like that. So, of course, I just heard about this. I don't know anything about it.
Not at all.
Never been. So, we're going to take a break, pay some bills. Tish is going to go prepare for her open house in Pearland. Again, one more time the address,
You're going to
Tish.
sell that today.
What address? One more time, Tish.
Sorry. It's sorry. Give me one.
There you go. 13208 Indigo Creek Lane in
Thank
Pearland,
you.
Texas.
Thank
77584. You see, it's one day on hard. It will not last 5.
It's 3,475 square feet, and it's on a 10,324 square foot lot.
That's
you
out of
can't
here.
Find a lot that big
That's
anymore.
out here. That's out of here.
At that price
That's out of
range,
here.
it's gone.
There you go. So, Globally Tish, thank you. We love you in spite of herself. And Zena's trying to see if her.
If she can smell like whiskey on the way home.
Exactly.
She's trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, she's trying to do what she can.
Motorcycles are not invisible, but they can seem that way to drivers who aren't paying close attention. Look twice for motorcycles. There's a life riding on it.
Hi, I'm NASCAR driver Kyle Larson. Wherever I'm driving, I do everything I can to stay focused and safe. You should too. That means no drinking and driving, ever. Because even the smallest amount of alcohol can make you skid out of control. Don't be a loser and wreck your life. Be a winner. Don't drink and drive. Remember, drink, drive, go to jail.
Hi, my name is Averill Gordon with Averill Gordon Insurance Agency located here in Houston, Texas. I'm super excited to be the host of the insurance segment on the Real Estate U Show on 91.1 FM. Each week I'm going to talk to you about protecting your assets. How do I protect you, your family, and your business as you continue to grow and evolve? So I look forward to hosting the show with you. I look forward to the conversations, and I look forward to once again protecting your assets.
Hi, I'm Tish Sotelo of Globally Tish. I'm the host of the REU Lifestyle segment. Every Saturday, I will be sharing with you everything that's hot in real estate, food, fashion, fun, and travel. I will be going from different locations, showing you where our RMG collectives have listings. I will be going from place to place, showing you what's hot in real estate, where the best places to eat, the best places to shop, as well as kind of just what's going on in our city. I love everything lifestyle, and I want to share everything that's so exciting about this city, other cities in the surrounding areas, as well as nationwide, and sometimes internationally. I'm share all of this hot, new, yummy stuff with you. Join me every Saturday on the REU Lifestyle.
Top 40s. Dance. Latin. Country. Pop. Rock and roll. All at one station. 91.1 FM. The Boss.
I'm here for your blood! Whoosh. One donation saves 3 lives. To the Hero Bus! Donation time. Hey, you ready to donate? Oh!
Bills paid, Max drunk.
Just off the smell.
Just from the smell, that's for sure.
Hey, this is what we do here. As Tish say, we have to be authentic.
Yeah.
And you can't be authentic unless you're sampling. And whereas I am from the world of whiskey cures everything, this works for me.
I can see why you say that.
Yeah.
Any germ would be dead.
Exactly. Kill them all.
It's dead.
Kill them all. So, Mike Blankenship, in the last week, there has been a fluctuation in interest rates, and you had posted that, you sent a message that you were right, and you absolutely were right in regard to the fluctuation of the interest rates. But have you slowed down, though, in purchasing and refinancing?
Yeah, I think maybe some, and at least in my own personal business. You may not. You guys may not. What I see though is I see real estate agents texting me and said, "Hey, did interest rates really go up?" Right, I've had that, and so I've been educating buyers that are out actively seeking houses and saying, "Look, first of all, we really had a sell off in the market on February 17th. What were you doing February 17th?" I was holed up in my house trying to stay warm because I didn't have electricity, right? And without any knowledge that the market was selling off, that the rest of the world just was continuing without us, right? It was just continuing without us. And I didn't even know until the 19th. And on the 19th, you look at the sell-off that happened 2 days earlier, and rates have just overnight went up %. And then we continued that sell-off, and it's directly related to COVID-19, and the consensus is we've really turned the corner on that.
Oh yes,
and that was
going down for the last week.
That's right, and that was the reason rates were as low as they were, because of the economic impact that COVID-19 had.
Yeah, and what I saw is we had this week for the first time in probably 9 months. Thanks, our calls.
There you go.
There you go. You see
so
that.
if you could look at that chart, you can look at that chart. You see that red is not good, right? And red means that these are 2% coupons, 2% mortgage-backed security coupons that are, and the price of that coupon selling at 101.34, and the prior close was 101.34, and it opened down 58 points or 58 basis points, and which is when the price of the bond is down, it means the yield goes up, right? Because the 2% stays the same, and 2% of 1,000 is what, $20, right? But if it's selling for 1,100, then it's still $20 that you're getting from the face value of that coupon, right? But the yield is actually lower because the bond price is higher.
Yeah, and based upon those numbers right there,
yes.
and the lowering of the yield, there was a panic. That was initiated by a panic. There was the weather event in Texas. There was the weather event, which didn't get as much because they're better prepared for weather in the Northeast, because that nor'easterner, it did some damage up and down the north and east.
Well, I've had people ask me, do I think rates are going to go back down? And the answer to that question is yes.
No,
but
absolutely.
back down to that level anytime soon? No. I don't believe that that's going to happen, because that move was so big relative to where we had been for so long. Right. And now mortgage rates are now parallel in their movement with the treasuries.
Right.
The 10-year yield went up to 1.5, I think, on Thursday for the first time since pre-COVID.
Right.
So I think it's consistent to say that we're beginning to normalize in the credit markets, and I think that you'll see rates 3.25, 3 3/8, maybe even pushing. Which just prior to COVID we were 3.5, 3 3/4, and I think you're going to see that, and I think that that's where we're going to be, because people that invest in those kind of fixed income assets are very, very concerned about the pressure of inflation on the economy, and Lord knows how many trillions of dollars has the federal government pushed into the economy, and now we're going to put another $1.9 trillion into the economy. And the feds have come out and said, look, we're not going to move interest rates, which is the Fed funds rate, which is the rate the banks pay to borrow money from the feds, but it's not directly connected to mortgages.
Most people don't understand that banks are relenders. They're not lenders. They are actually relenders.
From the feds.
From the feds.
Yes.
They are relenders.
But I think that it's important for people to understand that the feds don't control mortgage rates.
They do not.
Mortgages are a commodity. Fannie, Freddie pull them together and they sell them as fixed income assets to investors.
And see, and another thing with the market, which a lot of people don't have an appreciation for, is that when the real estate professionals such as Dina are showing these homes, and the pricing of these homes is based upon the cost of product to build these homes, the lumber, the pipes, the electrical systems. All these services are basically align what's going on in the economy, cost of services.
I made a statement to one of my real estate agents. I said, I think that's what is, the price of houses, the price of lumber, everything is going up, right?
Right.
It's just time for interest rates to go up. And if anything else is going to create maybe, and we could all agree that over the last year that, the real estate market has been hot. Overheated, right?
Totally overheated.
Well, I think that this is going to put just a little bit of water on that, cool it off, and maybe bring it back down to what might be a little more normal market rather than an on fire or out of control marketplace.
One of the meetings I was in when I was in Florida this past week was with they call them in Florida they call them the director of brokerages, and what they do is they meet with the brokers such as Dina to talk about trends.
Yeah.
They're not agents in there, they're brokerages to pass along this information to their agents. And one of the themes that came about was it's going to reheat to volcanic heat access in somewhere in June, because the paranoid seller is going to open up their homes to sell. So that inventory will go up, and then that concentration of buyers who've been losing out on bid after bid after bid.
And so what you're saying is that the market's going to change.
Exactly.
And it's going to, instead of being a seller's market, it could potentially be a buyer's market, because there's going to be more inventory.
It's going to be more inventory, but it's not going to be a buyer's market. It's not going to be a seller's market. It's going to be a comparison market. That's the word the lady used. It's going to be a comparison market. Yes, I see you have all these bids on your $400,000 house, but we have a $400,000 house over here that's just 3 blocks away. They don't have the same bids, and your lot is 11,000 square feet, but this lot is 9,000 square feet.
We'll go with this. Yeah.
We're going to go with this.
Yeah.
And those are the people that's going to come into the marketplace in regard to, I'm willing to sell now.
And I can see that happening as we like you said, that we're seeing the COVID numbers go down. Yes. We're seeing hospitalizations go down. We're seeing new cases go down, and we're seeing and And so and the reason that we had such a shortage of inventory is because of COVID as well. It's because sellers were like, hey, I don't want strangers in my house, and taking the potential of contracting, an illness that could be maybe not deadly, but
devastating.
But devastating, right? And can have a lasting physical impact on a person.
Yeah, and so and the dynamics in the marketplace, truly, and I always. She doesn't know this, but I use Dina as a barometer, okay? Because Dina is a worker, just as you are, Mac. Dina's a worker, but Dina is this nurturer worker. She wants to take care of people all the time, whatever. Okay, but she's this nurturer worker. She's never stopped. Because she's a nurturer, she's trying to find a solution. Just like when you are educating potential buyers, you're trying to find a solution. You know how many agents out there are not trying to find a solution? That's also going to increase the opportunities when people start coming out, because the agents that weren't trying to find a solution, those people that were aligned with those agents, they're coming into the marketplace as well.
Yeah, and and I just read just moments ago during the break that the House has passed the $1.9 trillion stimulus package, right? And so I'm thinking to myself, look, higher rates may put a damper on home buyers, but if I got to believe that the $15,000 tax credit is included in that, and I got to believe that $15,000 tax credit is going to make it through the Senate, and that the new administration is going to sign it into law. Right. That could be another one of those,
that's a bump.
That could really just push the market and help people forget that, hey, interest rates are a point higher, 3/4 of a point higher than they were just 6 months ago.
I don't have to bring the money out of my pocket. But I'm glad you brought that up. I was talking to a congressman friend of mine who's in D.C. And of course, I seek to simplify all the time. Everybody wants to make everything all convoluted and complicated. I look to simplify. So this is what I said to him. I said, you know what? Y'all arguing over $1.9 trillion for and how you want to get the money to the American public, stuff like that. I said, how many people in the United States? He says approximately 340 million. I said, why don't you give everybody $1 million a piece to mandate the sale?
Yeah, but you can't do that. But if you add those numbers, 340 million times a million, that's far more than a trillion.
No. 340 million Americans, $1 million a piece.
Well, that's more than 1.9 trillion or 3 trillion. Yes, it is.
How you figure? You got $340 million, everybody gets $1 million.
Add that up.
Everybody gets $1 million. That's $340 million.
Well, I can just tell you that it's beyond the scope of my Louisiana math
education. It's just $1 million a person. All right, but this is the thing: if you give everybody in this country $1 million with a mandate that they cannot get cash from it, you got to spend it. We come flying out of what's going on in the world today.
Well, just like I heard the other day. A lady had gotten some business loan for
the PPP.
The PPP, and she went on a spending spree.
Yeah.
Buying personal items, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So you're always going to have people do that, and the same thing with buyers. And we were talking about this earlier. It's up to people to get an education on board with potential buyers before handing them money or anything like that. Even with the $15,000 stimulus, if that goes through, I think there should be some buyer education class that they should attend.
Yeah, always. And see, when you reach out to these people, this is what I found out. Even when I was on the lender side like Mac, and even when I owned a brokerage, I was never a realtor, I was never a broker, but I used to own a brokerage. One of the things that I found out that is still paramount today, a lack of understanding by the consumer. Yeah. There's a lack of understanding by the consumer. And
it's not just the consumer. It's just a lack of understanding.
Yeah.
Okay.
On a really large scale.
Okay. But you go through that lack of understanding for that person that you're trying to get approved and you're trying to get a home for. They have been told so many things over the years that have just basically just bludgeoned them with information of a negative nature. How many times have you heard, who told you can get a house? Yeah. Everybody can get a house if they have the wherewithal.
If they have the credit and they have the income to service the debt, and you almost don't even need any money.
Exactly.
But you need some today, right? You need to have little, and it's better if you do.
Yeah, but I look at it if you have a $15,000, $25,000 grant, and You have that $500 for the appraisal and that $350 for the
inspection,
$1,000 for earnest money.
Yeah.
I know it's not that low. I'm just using it as a number.
You should
can
buy
get
a house.
Yeah.
You can get a house.
Get a house.
And the key is, just like Averill came in earlier talking about insurance, and I know Mac usually, when he's doing his estimates for his potential clients, he includes an estimate of insurance and so forth. But it's also the real estate professional that's looking at certain areas. If it's in a flood zone, this is what your flood insurance is going to be on top of that if you find a home here. And then some homes also have, in addition to the hazard insurance, the windstorm that's necessary for
That's
that
right.
area.
That's
so
right.
then that adds more. So even if they are approved at a certain amount, they may need to get a less expensive home sometimes just to be able to afford the insurance.
You know, and I think you and I had a situation last year with one of your clients. He had his house hadn't sold. He found one he wanted to buy, and I said, "Look, you could qualify for this, but you know, if this house could be in Brazoria County, I said you need to make sure you need to find out if this house requires windstorm and hail, and if it requires flood, and it did, and it was expensive, and he didn't qualify anymore."
Yep.
And see, and that's what people need to understand, and that's what we do here at the Real Estate Youth Show. We educate, hopefully motivate you, and inspire you to buy real estate. But at the end of the day, you have to know what you're doing. And until you have real estate professionals such as Dina and Mac and Ingrid and Jennifer and Averill and Tish and Wealth Matters with Denise and Dina with interior design, you don't know who you're working with. They have to be able to guide you through a process. Now, as much as hell as I give Mac, his process cannot be matched in the marketplace. His diligence and his efforts cannot be matched in the marketplace. If a mortgage professional is telling you, a mortgage person, Mac is a mortgage professional. There's a difference between the two. If a mortgage person is telling you, oh, we can do this, and they are not substantiating the statement, they are not a mortgage professional such as Mac. Same thing with Dina. Dina represents the interest of the buyer or seller. If the agent is representing their interest, you do not have a real estate professional. On that note, we're going to take a break, pay some bills,
and pour him another drink.
And pour me another drink. And we're going to come back for our final segment. And I have to go have a birthday lunch this afternoon because, you know, people love me in spite of myself. Okay, pay some bills, Carlos.
Hi, my name is Averill Gordon with Averill Gordon Insurance Agency located here in Houston, Texas. I'm super excited to be the host of the insurance segment on the Real Estate Youth Show on 91.1 FM. Each week I'm going to talk to you about protecting your assets. How do I protect you, your family, and your business as you continue to grow and evolve? So I look forward to hosting the show with you. I look forward to the conversations, and I look forward to once again protecting your assets each week.
Hi, I'm Tish Sotelo of Globally Tish. I'm the host of the REU Lifestyle segment. Every Saturday, I will be sharing with you everything that's hot in real estate, food, fashion, fun, and travel. I will be going from different locations, showing you where our RMG collectives have listings. I will be going from place to place, showing you what's hot in real estate, where the best places to eat, the best places to shop, as well as kind of just what's going on in our city. I love everything lifestyle, and I want to share everything that's so exciting about this city, other cities in the surrounding areas, as well as nationwide, and sometimes internationally. I'm so excited to share all of this hot, new, yummy stuff with you. Join me every Saturday on the REU Lifestyle segment.
Are you ready to increase your cash flow to be who you really are and do whatever it is that you love doing? Join me, Denise Hadnot, as I bring Wealth Matters to the Real Estate Youth Show. Every Saturday, we'll have a segment discussing wealth building by way of real estate. We will have weekly tips on how to improve your personal economy as well as your business economy. Wealth Matters Saturdays on the Real Estate Youth Show here at 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Hello, Hello, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties, and co-host of the RU Worldwide, which airs every Saturday, 10 to 1 Central Standard Time. Tune in each week to Realtor Corner with me as we share important information that will help you on your real estate journey. Look forward to seeing you there. And in the meantime, if you need anything real estate related, you can always get a hold of me at 832-646-9054. Dina Salazar, Platinum One Properties.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for Real Estate U on 91.1 FM The Boss. Again, that is Osborne Advisors for all your commercial mortgage needs. Osborne Advisors, REULoan.com. That is REULoan.com for all your commercial mortgage needs at 91.1 FM.
This message was from a proud sponsor to KNY 91.1 FM.
I'm E.L. Crane. They are not. This is the Real Estate U Show. I'm joined in the studio by the amazingly charismatic Dina Salazar. See, you thought it was going to be about
I thought it was about Mac.
No. It's amazingly charismatic Dina Salazar. And see, I was looking to buy Dina a watch as a gift, but she don't want a watch.
You don't wear?
She'll wear watches. Because I'm a watch guy. I ain't buying you nothing, man.
Yeah, I wear a Garmin, and I wear the same watch every day.
I do have an Apple Watch, and I'll put that on when I'm going to go walk to keep track of.
See, that's for exercise.
That's about it.
Yeah. My watches are for fashion. They must complement my attire. That's what watches are for. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Mac, they got a salt and pepper watch too. Anyway.
Yeah, I could just do a little white band on this. What do you think? Yeah. But hey, I got rid of that. Look, see?
Hey, we're having an open house from 1 to 3 today. Okay. Also at 703 East 35th Street, Houston, Texas.
Oh, that's New Era.
Yeah, New Era Living.
Yes.
We have an agent there from 1 to 3 today.
Who's hosting for you?
Joshua's hosting it today. And then tomorrow, I think Ramonica is going to host from 1 to 3.
And we're going to have Monique on today in regards to Trinity Gardens.
I never heard a word from you.
Yeah.
She called in?
She called in?
Yeah, I'm gonna have her call in now. Can we do our feature on Trinity Gardens?
Absolutely. Right. Why did you say something earlier?
Because I got into the show.
Okay.
It's my fault.
You see, it's not me.
Yeah.
You noticed that it wasn't.
And this 703 East 35th is
She's
new construction, guys, and they are next week. The
and do you have her video?
Going to be installed in the kitchen, and it's going to be ready to go.
And what's their price point, D?
It's at $389.
Yes, I can afford that.
And so now we're going to do a feature on Trinity Gardens.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Monique Hernandez.
Hey, hi. She's good looking. I don't like ugly people back. Okay. Thank you, Monique, because most people back know her ugly. I'm just saying.
That's not true. That's not true.
I'm telling you, I've been watching you guys, and I wish I was on like that lifestyle segment, the whiskey tasting. I wish I was in studio right now.
Hey, next time, Monique, no problem.
Yeah.
So tell us about your project, if you will.
Sure. So we've been working in Trinity Gardens for the past year. We started building over in that area, and we just really love everything that's going on. It's a great community. It's close to town. It's close to the Heights and downtown. And so we're really looking to bring in some high quality townhomes, and that's what we're offering right now. Is just quality townhomes for really anybody that wants to be close to town. At a great price point. Right now.
What's your price point, Monique?
So we're starting at the 240s.
Really? 240s? Yep. I know Trinity Gardens is close proximity to downtown.
It's very close. It's about a 7-minute drive to downtown.
Exactly.
And you're like just a straight shot from right there at Cross Timbers and 59. So
yeah.
And she's getting them sold before they're even finished.
I know.
Yeah. Price point and the location.
The price point and the location, because you're right there, and there's only one office building between downtown and 1960 on that 59 corridor right there.
Yeah. So here we go. So do you want to tell us about this video?
Yeah, so, we just put this together, really to focus on Trinity Gardens, because I feel like, it's great, we build and we develop, and, it's not so much about the homes, it's really about the community of people. So
check out this house.
On the people and bringing people together. So, you can see some of those renderings that, where we feature, our homes feature quartz countertops, you have your luxury vinyl plank flooring, your light colors throughout, and just really trying to, feature like that modern vibe and decor. So, and just offering a modern farmhouse look, which, is interested, a lot of buyers are interested in that right now.
So what's the square footage, Monique?
So the townhouses we have right now are 1611, 1,600, a little over 1,600 square feet, and you have your 2-car garage.
That's not bad at all.
That's not bad at all in the proximity. Now, but Monique, before we move on to your project here, I don't know if Mac prepared you. Okay.
I think all she had to do was watch the first hour and 45 minutes of the show, and I think she should have been clued in by then.
It's not my fault. Okay. So, Monique, I always have to ask this question of our builders, our realtors, and our mortgage professionals. I need to know what title company you cheat on.
Be careful how you answer this, Monique.
Very careful. Because we are here to support you and move that inventory. We know you're moving the inventory on your own, but there is no developer who's not looking to develop more and who's not looking to build more.
That's for sure. And there's a title company that's not looking to close more.
Here to help you to evolve and elevate, even though you're friends with Mac. I'm just saying.
I thought that was pretty awesome.
Mac is not an endorsement. I'm just letting you know. So tell us, okay, you have the price point over there. How many units are you going to be building over there?
So we're looking to do 20 to 30 this year.
Okay.
That's what we have in the pipeline. Right now we have 4 that are under contract. That we're barely breaking ground, so and they're already under contract. We're about to bring 4 more online. We're putting them online before we even start permitting.
Absolutely.
So,
and you're selling them before you even permit them.
That proximity, they can't help but sell, but I still need to be there to support Monique in spite of Mac. Okay, this is all about me and Monique. This is not about Mac at all.
I like that shower.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that.
Plus he's short too. I'm just saying. So Monique, how long have you been in the business?
So, I've been in real estate for about 7 years. So I am a licensed realtor, and I used to work in commercial real estate. And I actually met Mac, I would say 5.5 years ago when I was buying my first home.
Oh, wow.
And he helped me get my first house. Yeah. And then I was like one of those people that could barely qualify for my first house. So a lot has happened in the last 5.5 years. But Mac is, I would say, the best in the industry.
Cool. Thanks for that.
I don't have to hesitate to say that.
Okay, I'm not going to say that out loud.
Somebody pour her a drink.
Okay, I'm not saying it out loud. He's very good at what he does, but I am not giving him no endorsements whatsoever. I'm just saying. Okay? I will endorse the fact that he included you on the show today, but other than that, he gets nothing from me. I'm just saying. I need to
hang out with you guys more often.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you need to come in the studio.
I want to go see the product.
Yeah, see, Dina is our extraordinary broker here.
Awesome. So glad to meet you, Dina.
Good to meet you too.
Because she'll come out and look at it. She'll bring her team out there. Yeah. And what we can do here at the Real Estate U Show, because in spite of Mac, we will push, shove, promote your Trinity Gardens projects and your future projects going forward. Yeah. And what I'm going to tell you right now, Monique, we're going to set it up so that we can have a live on-site interview with you with one of the agents to sell your product and to walk the model home over there.
Hey, that would be so phenomenal. And really what I want to do is, there's so many people that need homes in this price point.
Yes.
So it's really about, helping those buyers, that there is a solution. Not everybody wants to go out to the suburbs at that price point. There are a lot of people that want to be close to town. And so, I just want to, say, there is an option. And, for agents, that need an option for their buyers, this is, I would say, a great option.
Absolutely.
That's a wonderful option.
That's a wonderful option. And these are the things that we do here. I'm quite sure Max shared with you how our goal is to elevate those whom we work with. And we also have the RMG Collective, which is, we have over 160 agents in it that they actually market and promote the builders that we work with. And because Mac is one of the RMG lenders, that means you're his partner, which means you're in the family of RMG, which is the Roundtable Mastermind Group dynamic. We'll put you on our website. We'll put you on our Facebook page, and we'll also try to get the agents out there to do events with you, for you, and about Trinity Gardens. And that's what Mac does.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. Thank you. That's so awesome. Like I look forward to working with you guys.
Absolutely. But I got to get you to stop cheating on me first. That's the first damn thing I got to do. You gotta stop cheating on me. My sensitivities are just
legendary.
Legendary.
Hey, we can throw a few your way. I'm sure they have enough coming up. So.
I have hungry children. Monique. I'm just saying.
No, he doesn't. He has hungry teenage boys. There's a difference. There's a difference.
Thank God they're with their mother more than they with me.
Because he couldn't afford to feed them.
Oh, no. They not cheap dates at all.
No, trust me. They're
big
not
boys, cheap dates
too.
at all. So, Miss Monique, how do they get in contact with you about the Trinity Gardens project?
So anybody can call me on my cell phone, 713-501-1730, or you can send me an email, Monique, MONIK, @maxwellslade.com. And also, if anybody out there has somebody that's interested in selling land, that we're open to talking to people that need to sell land in the area. I know there's a lot of vacant land there, so we would love to talk to people about that. Or if you have a client that's a developer and they want to partner together, we're all about that open collaboration.
Okay.
We know we're not going to eat the whole cake. So
She used the word, didn't she? Right?
You used my word, Monique. Collaboration. I am huge on collaboration.
I'm big on it too, because we all win together.
Exactly.
We work together.
So it's all about the collaboration and the joint advocacy to create opportunities for everybody around the table. And because now that you are part of the RMG family and the Real Estate U family, you will have access to those agents who have sellers who have land.
That would be awesome, because that's what we're looking for.
Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Yeah. So we're going to let Mac be your conduit because, see, obviously I wasn't worthy since you chose to cheat on me with another title company. So
Yeah. So yeah.
Because my low self-esteem is legendary. Just for the record,
Legendary.
Legendary low self-esteem.
His mind's been bad for a long time.
Mine's been bad for a long time. It's the whiskey, Monique. It's the whiskey.
Yes.
Okay.
I figured. See, that's why I need some whiskey. That's why I should have been on that segment.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We'll have a drink in the future to celebrate the sales of the homes in Trinity Garden. And Mac, get with Mac so we can set up an opportunity to bring the RMGs out there to do an event over there. And we'll make it a big splash and we'll have it all over the place to get those homes sold.
That's awesome. So our first houses are delivering in May.
Okay.
And so we could set something up for then. Those houses are already under contract, but we could set up an event before then. Maybe we'll do a whiskey tasting.
Absolutely.
I'm open to it.
I love her. Yeah. I love her. I'm not going to the jewelry store. I'm not getting married no damn more, but I love you. Okay. Okay, Monique, thank you for joining us today.
Bye, Monique.
We look forward to working with you. Take care now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah, okay.
Take care.
This is the Real Estate U Show. I'm E.L. Crane. They are not. We are here each and every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Central. It has been an amazing day.
Yep.
Thank you for all the support, the guests we had on, lifestyle, insurance, Wealth Matters, REU Florida, him, but the lovely Dina Rainbow Salazar.
Also, don't forget about the open houses. Gigi's doing her open house. We got Tish doing hers in Paris.
And yours.
And mine in Independence Heights area. So,
Lloyd, your credit score is 300. You're telling me there's a change? A chance? A chance?
There is a chance.
There you go. Class is dismissed. Real Estate U Show.
Bye, everyone.
Bye now.
Bye.